Okay. When we last left off, you guys had narrowly escaped being attacked by the crazy head of this camp, or at least not wanting to listen to what he had to say. Or at least one of you did, and Fitz managed to talk him down, if memory serves. You guys were then going to decide where you wish to head off to next, since this isn't exactly what you were hoping for. Or what you wish to do here exactly. Since, let's see, one of you got food that fits. Who's not here today? So, what do you wish to do?
So our current plan is to, if I remember correctly, our goal is to find Omu, see if someone is there. And we stopped by here to try and get supplies, so... Do we continue looking for a place to get supplies, or try now to find the city?
I mean, I think I have supplies handled.
Alright, so back out in the jungle?
I guess so.
No, I believe one of you mentioned that you wanted to go to to meet with the Spirit Naga. That's correct?
That's right, yes.
The thingy with the guide.
Yes,
I thought that was...
because the guide mentioned the Spirit Naga to you, and that made you guys interested in that. You've also been given an invitation to the, what was it, the Aurochs area, and they pointed it out to you a while back.
Yeah, where we could learn to fly?
They might be able to use the flying ritual on you.
Oh, the aircoat place.
And then there's also the thing in the woods with the spirits.
What thing in with the spirits? Was that one of the things you gathered as part of your information gathering? I'm asking you because there's stuff that I read. I've read over a bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to remember if if I'm thinking of something that was this something I read, or if there was something actually relayed to you guys.
We learned about friendly spirits that don't attack as long as we are friendly towards them, and might give us something if we give them something, I think.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Something of that nature. But I wasn't there, technically speaking, so...
Yeah, your character.
Yeah, I would have no info on that either. I was not there.
Alright. So I take it you just want to go back to walking through the jungle at the moment and leave this camp behind?
Yeah, before the crazy guy changes his mind.
Before we leave, I want to use primeval awareness to sense if there are any undeads within a radius of 5 miles of us right now.
Okay, you sense that the the jungle around you has scatterings of the undead, pretty much all around you. Pick a direction to walk, and you have a chance of running into the undead.
Alright. I mean, I guess we're going.
Primeval awareness to sensing things that far away is not going to be that useful in an area where you know there are undead everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if it was within,
hindsight,
if it was within so many feet, that would be helpful. But within 5 miles, no. There's lots of them within 5 miles. Because it's all random possibility of you guys running into them, therefore GM cannot tell you just how many. It's always going to be on random rolls.
Alright.
And the long loading map. Okay, so your guide looks at you and says, "Where exactly would you like me to lead you?"
Spirit Naga? You guys
She
think so?
nods and thinks for a minute as she tries to remember exactly how to get there from here. Give me a second to locate the proper page. I think I might have skipped it. Hold on. Ah, yes, I did skip right by it. Alright. She thinks for a moment, looks around and says, "If we continue to head west and just a little bit south, we might be able to hit it."
All right.
I'll lead the way.
Alright. So you spend the night, of course. You buy water, so you're able to, boil it for your water, so you're not worrying about exhaustion. But of course, you do need your rations. How well are you guys fixed for rations at the moment? Do you know?
I will.
Let me
we've
check.
been, I think
I
we've
will.
been foraging for food every night lately. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will just provide everybody with food, if that's okay. Like I have this nice berries. So
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can provide 5 nice berries per day, that should be enough to keep everybody stocked with food.
yeah,
That'd be
but I only do that at the end of the day, so
Okay.
that I keep that spell slot just in case we get into trouble.
In worst case scenario, I do have a good supply of rations.
I do as
Same.
well.
All right. Yeah, just let me know if you can't. If you can't, we need to go for rations. That'd be very nice.
I
All right.
currently have 11 days. I'm pretty good.
All right. So milk off a night, and we head over to the next area. 1 second. All right. Should lead you guys out here. And let's see what this corresponds to. Okay, that would be. Ooh, cool. Something we haven't seen before. Yeah, I know some people get kind of scared when a GM says that. Yes.
Okay.
That's almost as bad as you can certainly try.
Matthew Mercer.
All right. As you're making your way through the jungle, you see in the distance a gathering of 9 tribal warriors of indeterminate gender. Each of them is gathered around bodies of looks like rotted human corpses, most likely zombies, and they are just eating them. They clearly are not zombies themselves. Their skin is fine, but however, you can tell even from this distance that they have blue triangles painted on their foreheads. They do not yet seem to have noticed you. What do you wish to do?
So we have humans eating zombies.
Yes.
That's a
This
new one.
is disturbing.
Would I know what that blue triangle is, if anything?
Roll, what was it? Roll history or insight in this case.
We're going to go with history, because that's a +2 instead of a -1.
You're unsure, but a memory triggers in your head that you did see a zombie or a ghast walking around with a blue triangle. Your guide is fairly quiet about the whole situation. However, she's keeping low and is waiting to see what you guys wish to do about this.
How close are they together?
They're basically ringed around around a couple of corpses. They're pretty much close together and in the middle of eating.
I mean, I'm up for going for it, but I mean, I don't think we should fight if we can avoid it.
Ah, so you don't want to be murder hobos, huh? Sorry, up to you. You can be murder hobos if you want, but I'm just sorry.
I'd rather avoid an unnecessary conflict if need be as well.
Agreed.
Okay.
I mean, I could look like them and like go talk to them if that's something that would be an idea, but I don't think it will end well.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think that
never
depends
know
on how
until you
much.
try.
It depends on how much you know of the culture, which
I don't.
I don't want to know a lot about their culture.
I mean, let's just pass them by if we can.
Try and sneak by, yeah.
Yeah. Sneak around.
Alright. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to straighten something up over here. Because I have to have Fitz's spread, sheet open at the moment for me. Just in case. Alright. You pass them by it without incident. They don't seem to notice you. They're just busy eating. Okay, once again... Hold on. Once again, you finish eating, sorry. Do you get enough water? Sorry. Hold on, let's determine my brain. You're not nearby the river. It's raining, so Fitz sets up her tarp and collects enough water for everybody to drink. And I believe you're providing us with berries.
Yep. As long as it's at the end of the day, we'll provide with berries.
Alright. Another day, another movement. Alright. Okay, who has the highest passive perception?
Not me.
Okay, maybe let me redo. Does anyone have a passive perception of 16 or higher?
I do. Exactly 16.
Okay, excellent. As you're moving through the brush, you notice in the distance a group of small figures moving through the jungle. You can tell from here that they're all wearing those painted masks and are most likely goblins. They're coming from a different direction from where you left off that one group, the one that you schemed. So it's probably not them. However, they are still goblins, and they might cause you harm if they notice you. What do you wish to do?
We got friends up ahead.
Define friend.
Remember the little buggers that harassed us near the temple?
Oh, yep. That kind of friend?
That kind of friend.
Do they look You said that they would cause us harm, so do we want to
There's
hide?
they are goblins. They, in the last party of goblins, the only reason they probably didn't attack you right away is because they wondered if you had that item on on you to give them, and then you kind of cheated them. But what you wish to do is up to you guys. You can try to hide, you can try to run, you can try to talk to them, you can try to attack them without them noticing. Give you a surprise round. Just let me know what you wish to do.
I'm not the most charismatic, so I'm not going to be the one to try to talk to them.
I mean, to be honest, I think fighting is our best bet because even though archery and like Heidi, I have disadvantage on stealth, so I don't think.
I
I
do
think
as well.
attacking is our best shot.
How many are there?
You see, let's see, 6 of them altogether.
Oh, only 6.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
do
take
this.
him.
Yeah, one with an elaborate mask who's most likely, the leader of the party, and then the rest are just kind of like bringing up, following after them. So, you're going to take him. Alright. Just you up on a random battle map. I'll put your tokens out in a second. I'm just going to line up the goblins first. That way you can kind of like arrange yourselves. I'm just making it more interesting by putting random pictures on these.
Also, don't forget about my pets.
Oh yeah, we have Chocobo.
Hmm?
The axe beak. Almost forgot about that one. Alright. So, let's see. These guys are over here. And you guys are watching them from like... Fredrat, your health should be back up at this point. Since you've had 2 nights to sleep.
Look it up.
Did I pull somebody's token by mistake?
Fitz.
No, she's here. She's in your party. It's just that there's one other token in here, and it's like we're missing somebody. Did I put somebody's token up by mistake?
Or
We're a party of 5, aren't we?
Yeah, then... Which
My
one's
name.
Zira?
Azaka?
yeah, Hazaka or guide.
No, who's Zira?
Me.
It is.
Thrak.
Then that's the one I prefer to pull out. Because I'm looking at...
Oh, there we go.
I'm looking at 5 tokens here. Not including Fitz. And there's 4 of you. So who did I bring up by mistake? Who's not in the party anymore?
I'm afraid I don't know everyone's name, so I can't help that.
There's
I mean, I
Phaedra.
see.
There's Damascus. There's Len. Fawn? Did I forget that? Is there actually 6 people in this party and I forgot?
I think that's the case.
Okay, well,
Sorry, Fawn.
yeah, I'm sorry for watching this this later. I'm sorry, but they didn't show up today, so I kind of like I guess I'm used to like the fact that half the other parties are like 5 people parties. It's Team of Annihilation, that's 6-person party. Oh well, it doesn't matter since the majority, since 4 of you are here. I can still play with 2 NPCs.
I'm gonna set up next back here.
where is Coco?
Hold on. I'm still pulling out your tokens. I just got confused for a moment by the stupid, faux pas right there by accidentally forgetting somebody. That's embarrassing. Okay, don't move your token any further than here, since you'll be following after the guide, and the guide is holding you up before you guys roll initiative. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. It's just taking a minute because, again, I got confused by who's who. There we go. This one need to move something around. 1 second. Something I started doing in another game. It's like, that's much easier now.
Just so I know, because I couldn't find this anywhere, what exactly do we have in our party? Can I get that clarified?
We have 2 sorcerers, I believe. Fawn's a sorcerer, right?
Hold on, I've got this thing open.
I think he's a wizard, but I'm not sure.
We have 2 magic users.
Yeah, he's a sorcerer.
So we have 2 sorcerers. Mitch is a bard.
Yep.
Mhm.
Mac is the other sorcerer.
Yeah. We have a paladin and a ranger, and then you.
And then our guide, who's I think a
We have
fighter.
paladin.
Who's a paladin?
There's a cleric. No, paladin, a cleric.
I love how in every game I'm in, no one knows what class I'm playing.
I
You're very
remembered it
sneaky
this
like
time.
that, aren't you?
I used to think you were a paladin, but I remembered you're a cleric this time around.
I've got another game where I have to keep reminding every person in the party, even the DM, that I'm a rogue, not either. It's great.
I mean, that's probably because you're in the fight all the time and not roguing. Maybe, I don't know. That's where the confusion might kick in. The
Maybe.
rogues do really good at a lot of things.
Yeah, they do.
So we have 2 sorcerers, a bard, a cleric, a ranger, and then me, a fighter.
Yeah.
I believe our guide's a fighter.
Yeah,
And
she's basically just a medium humanoid with looks like fighting skills, so I'm gonna go with that.
Don't forget about Coco. He's badass. He's gonna kick some butt today.
He'll go on your initiative. He'll go on your initiative, by the way.
All right.
Good. It does go by picture. I'll just group the pictures together. Each of the different pictures of goblins will show up on a different initiative. I mean, so I can group them together instead of making everybody go at different times, because that can get really annoying. So all of those goblins go for that initiative, and then there's just one more goblin to roll for. There we go. And then I just had to roll the NPCs and the player characters who are not here today.
I'm gonna go grab a blanket real quick. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. I think for the time being, I'm just going to leave you guys all up on the danger map and just kind of... I've gotten used to deleting people off the maps between things, because after the time we come back to the maps, some of the same characters are gone, and it's, funny that way. Because were killed off. There we go. Initiative, there we go. And I get to go first. Yay!
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright. Azaka goes charging out of the... Up between things. Sorry. No, she doesn't go charging out. She lets out a war whoop and launches an arrow out at the nearest goblin to her. The goblin cries out, having been killed by the as it falls dead to the ground. Ah, the very person we were talking about, because we'd forgotten how many people were in this party. I don't have to play two player characters as NPCs today. Woohoo! I guess they haven't joined our thing yet. Alright. She grins because she's killed the first goblin already. Goblins let out a scream and start yelling at each other to take action. And launches an arrow back at her. Ouch! Crit! But I don't think she actually takes damage from that. She laughs as even though it critted, it bounces right off of her. The goblins are kind of scared looking at her now. It's like, ah! It's one of those shape changers. Nothing can kill them. Blah, blah, blah. You hear them yelling to each other about this. And that makes it Fawn's turn.
Alright, so what have I missed exactly?
Nothing. Basically, we've just been walking around. You missed seeing a bunch of cannibals. And everybody decided that it was best to just back away slowly and not let them see you. They were eating undead, so nobody was really, all that worried.
I will move over here and hold a fireball for when enemies get within 30 feet.
Alright.
A firebolt.
Okay. So the goblins start to move. Oops. Okay, that one's going right over there. And launches an arrow at Len.
That misses.
And that misses. Then the next one in that grouping also moves. And I believe that gets into firebolt range. Nope, that's still 35 feet.
It's almost in the range I want to fire
So
at.
this one launches an arrow out at Phaedra. And I believe that hits her. Shuttle, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you gonna let me know how much damage?
Oh, 7 damage. I thought this. Wait, is this whispering to me instead of showing?
I can see it.
Yeah, because 19 to hit.
I see it.
Oh
19
shit!
to hit and then 7 damage.
Nope. Don't mind me.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just making sure that it was
Sorry.
showing up.
No problem.
No, my
And
bad.
then
I'm just being an idiot.
And the last one, comes up to here, and also launches an arrow at Phaedra. Thankfully for her, that one misses. Then the next faced goblin. And I believe that one might get into firebolt range. Runs up to here. Nope. Okay. And fires an arrow at Phaedra. And misses. Demachus!
I think I will do a chromatic orb and spend a sorcery point to do twin spell on this one and this one.
Okay.
Let's get the chromatic orb. And I've got to roll damage to hit and damage with this one. That's right. 1d20 and then it's 3d8.
So it does the same damage to both?
No, it's two different. Is it the same? Let me check.
Yeah, this one was
I think it's different damage for the two.
Okay.
So that's the first one.
And it immediately dies. What type of damage is it doing?
We'll go with fire.
Okay,
For
so it
both
just
of them.
basically burned up. Even the water droplets on its skin from the rain just evaporate into steam.
And then
And
I'm
that
pretty
same
sure the second
thing,
one misses.
yeah, the same thing happens in the second one. Kind of evaporates, even with the steam billowing up around it. You hear screams from the goblins remaining, and they seem to be terrified of what's going on to them. Phaedra!
Okay, so I only have 25-foot move speed, so I am going to use both of my actions to, I guess, do a sprint. And I'm just moving up to this guy right here.
Alright. You're just moving and there's no action available at the moment?
Well, I used both of my actions to move double my move speed. I can only move 25
Yeah, that's
feet.
what I thought I heard.
Yeah.
Okay, the goblin. Alright. The goblin screams out an attack. Sorry, excuse me. Attacks on you guys. Seemingly quite upset that you guys have come charging in on its territory. It comes over here and launches a javelin over at Phaedra. One measly point of damage from that javelin. It hit your little toe.
A point's a point, right?
Good.
She just kind of looks up
Rest
and is
in
like,
peace,
really?
Pinky Toe. You shall be avenged. Len.
I will say to Coco that he should attack the one with the yellow dot, and I will move up to here and use my great axe to
If you
attack
want the expert to attack, you're gonna have to move the token.
Yeah, but
Should
I
be-
can't move
it
the
should-
token.
Which, hold on, it should be under your control. Hold on a second. That's right, it was the other party that all that had been set up for. No, it's listed as being controlled by you.
No, I
Yeah, it says Len controls Coco, the fledgling Axebeak. Let me double check this.
I do have control over his sheet, but not over the token itself.
Oh, I know what's going. Hold on 1 second.
I put down another token that over that I do have control, but over the one you put down, I don't.
Give 1 second. That's because it's still listing itself as Axe Break, that's why. Duh. That's weird. No, that is exactly its name. Huh. Okay. That's weird. I'm not seeing it listing out on here. 1 second. Now this is really weird because in theory, it should show exactly that. Because I don't see a Coco listed here on the list of names. Oh, here it is. It's down at the bottom. I don't know why that's happened.
Now I do have control over him. So
Yeah.
he will move over here
1 second.
and attack.
1 second. This is a baby Axbeak. So, there we go.
Oh, he got tiny.
He will move over here and attack this guy. Does that hit him?
And, yep, the attack kills him.
And I will use my great axe to attack the one right in front of me.
Alright. And that one was also a deadly attack for a goblin. Goblins are very weak. Fitz is gonna look around, head over to this tree, and say, "You guys got this." But then she's gonna give what is it, Bardic Inspiration? Hold on 1 second. Let's see how far away, how close or far you have to be for that. Stupid multi-sheets. Yeah, so that's going to go on Len. Len's getting Bardic Inspiration.
60 feet.
Good to know.
And now we have Zira.
Alright, let's see. Can't get to anyone. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can cast a Sacred Flame on that guy.
Okay. Aww. He is not happy that he's been hurt.
Well, that's my turn.
Zaka's just kind of smirking at all this carnage. He's just gonna fire an arrow over at the goblin boss. And she manages to botch that. Okay, this goblin runs at Len. Like, you killed my friends! Die! Sort of way. Kamikaze attack for a goblin, of course. And scimitar slash.
That hits.
The goblin laughs as blood trickles down your body. Fun!
And I'll cast Frost Ray on this guy. A Ray of Frost on that guy.
Okay. Oof. Okay, that goblin's dead. Damakus.
Oh, I'm gonna try out my new freezing ray on this guy,
Alright.
which doesn't do a lot of damage.
Phaedra.
You need to roll that 3 times, not once.
3 times?
Cool.
Yeah, it says.
It says 3 rays.
Okay.
Same target?
I'll do 2 at this guy and 1 at the other guy.
Okay. Second one missed. Third one hits. Now it's Phaedra's turn.
Okay. I am going to make an attack against the boss that's right in front of me. How do I select the battle axe? Sorry, I'm still learning.
That's okay. It should be on your sheet. There should be a condensed list of attack abilities, like a short sword, sling, short bow. That fits his inventory, but it should be like in the middle of your core sheet, near the top.
Yeah, I've got it right here. I see battle axe, melee, weapon, attack, and everything.
Yeah, so just basically click on it.
It's not doing anything.
Hold on, let me check your sheet. Ah, that's because you have it in edit mode. That's why. When the yellow thing's on, it's in edit mode. You can't actually.
Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry. I appreciate everybody.
No, that's okay. You can roll again. That was me by accident. So that one doesn't count. And you kill the goblin.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here and use my movement. I'm going to.
The goblin. Before you do anything, as you get close, the goblin, who seems to be the one in charge, puts its hands up and says, "No, please, don't!"
I kind of turn around. I'm like, "Do we want this thing alive? Can we ask him anything? Either that, or I'm gonna burn an action surge and just kill him."
Is there anything they can do for us?
I mean, we could always try asking questions, then kill it later if need be.
Or ask the questions, then kill it afterwards. Straight after.
Its scimitar lays right at its feet, basically showing that it's currently unarmed.
Or, Len could get another pet.
I put my battle axe beside me, and I asked the goblin, "Do you know anything about these people with the blue triangles on their foreheads?"
The zombies or something else? The goblin asks.
Something eating the zombies.
Well, disgusting things. The goblin kind of does a full body shiver sort of thing. They're tribal warriors who abandoned their old gods and are now worshipping Dendar, the night serpent.
Who's Dendar?
The goblin kind of looks confused at that. You haven't heard about Dendar? Isn't that what those snake people like worship and everything? We hear a lot about it sometimes.
Snake people?
The goblin nods rapidly. The people with that are part snake. Some of them got those snake lower bodies and everything.
Where did you see them?
Well, they occasionally show up in the forest. They don't usually go out of the way to attack us, but, we sometimes do a little business with them.
Is there any chance I would know anything about the snake people?
I guess history or arcana again?
Can be something I'm proficient in.
What are you proficient in? Let's see, I'll tell you what you might know of them. 1 second. Finding a good page. the concept of snake people does come to mind, especially in conjunction with Dendar, the night serpent. You're reminded of the people called the
Yanti.
Yonti. Yeah, sorry, I have pronunciation issues, especially when I just see them in books. You know that they pretty much used to be humans, but kind of like traded off their humanity to become snake people. You know that they sometimes like send those that look human enough still to infiltrate human settlements and gain knowledge, so that they can hope to overthrow them and supplant them in the order of things. You've even heard it said that they might want to become gods themselves.
Alright, well, Zira's a bit concerned now.
So the goblin... Sorry, go on.
Do you know anything about the Soulmonger?
What's the soulmonger? The goblin asks.
I mean, if I knew, I wouldn't be asking you.
The goblin kind of shakes its head.
Alright. I want to collect the nice masks of the other goblins.
Yeah, there's just some like wooden masks with various creepy carvings on them. It's unclear if they're worth any money, even to collectors. But there are 5 dead bodies laying here.
Can we loot?
Oh no, wait, sorry, 6 dead bodies. I put 6 down. I think I was only supposed to 5, but I put up 6, but that's okay, they're goblins. Maybe one was just hiding behind the other. Now, you were asking a question, Shuttle?
Oh no, I was saying, can I check the bodies? Anything on them?
Each of the little goblins carries both a scimitar and a short bow. They're also wearing small-sized leather armor and small shields, also made of leather.
Go. I don't take that. I'd leave that.
I will take a scimitar, just in case.
Yeah, I don't need anything from them.
Do you see the XP?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. So, you now have a goblin who is your prisoner. What do you wish to do with him?
Do we have any use for him?
I don't have any use for him.
Don't know if we can afford to let him go.
I mean, he's just one little goblin. What is he gonna do? I mean, we just murdered all of his friends.
Yeah,
And-
but he could find more friends and come after us again.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I want to ask the goblin, if we let you go, will you come after us to murder us?
Why would I? You have my weapons. He's like kind of gesturing down at the javelin that he thrown at Phaedra earlier and the scimitar that's laying there.
Good point.
Phaedra won't attack an unarmed goblin, so she kind of steps back.
Zira's gonna say, Goblin, we're gonna let you go. But He leans in right in the goblin's face. If we see you again, we will kill you. Understand?
He nods rapidly.
I step back from the goblin.
I do as well.
Alright. Goblin ran away. Nimbly off into the woods. And it is now complete nighttime, as it was early evening before, and time for you guys to make camp again. And it is still raining, so thankfully you have water. Thanks to Fitz. Alright, another day goes by. Rain still falling on my head. Alright, 16, once again, 16 or higher wisdom, passive perception. As you guys are making your way through the jungle during the day, you notice a bit of orange and black up in a tree.
Doesn't look like Fitz, does it?
No, she's kind of running at your side, and your guide
As in,
is also there.
It's none other Tabaxi, is it?
No. What you can make out is the shape of a tiger watching you.
Gonna give a quick nod to Azaka and say, friend of yours?
She kind of grimaces, kind of remembering once again that you know the truth about her, and she shakes her head. We should cut it a wide berth, she suggests.
I nod in agreement.
I do too.
Alright. Pass by watching the tiger from a distance without incident. Unfortunately, as you get to the night to make camp, the rains stop.
Man.
So it looks like you might be dealing with exhaustion.
Not necessarily.
I'm not sure if you have enough water to drink, unless one of your spellcasters can conjure it.
I have create or destroy water prepared.
How much water can you make?
Let's see here. Do we have any means of digging a deep hole?
I don't believe anybody has enough time to do that.
Wait, we have that jug. It can create water.
Yeah, we have an alchemy jug.
Alchemy jug.
Ooh, that's right. That's what the alchemy jug's good for. Forgot about that.
Let's just create some water. So we take the jug and we say water. And I think what happens.
I believe it should fill up with water.
Yeah,
And each of your characters needs 2 gallons of fresh water per day.
How much does it make?
Is it? I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I used to know.
Time to see if the special item is actually in the back of this book, because I don't know. Is that and discoveries, which means that this should be here.
It makes 8 gallons of fresh water a day.
Which means that it's not enough for everyone, since you each need 2 gallons, and there are. This party has
7.
with this
7
guy.
people, plus you have an axe beak as well, which means you need 15 gallons of water.
I can conjure rain if I need to.
How much rain can you conjure?
It's 10 gallons of water in a 30-foot cube. So
Okay, then you
I
should
can
be
do
able
that
to.
4
Okay,
times.
you'll be able to do that. Need only to do that once and pair it with the alchemy jug. Then that's with thanks to Fitz's rain, catcher. You should be able to do that. So basically, from now on, we're going to go with that's what you guys are doing for water. Anytime it's not raining, just let me know if you have no ability to do that, like if you run out of spell slots and such.
You
And
got it.
we'll have to think of something else.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So clever planning, group. No one's exhausted. Huzzah! Always a good
You don't
thing.
get anything else stacked against us on this island?
Well, it's not an island; it's an inlet. But anyway,
Peninsula thing.
yeah. Next day, I've been walking. Ah, damn it! I keep picking up these stupid things. No, don't really need that visible for everybody. Okay, next day. Ew. I don't think we've run into that before either.
It's promising.
Alright. As the group of you make your way through this jungle, you come across a patrol. It appears to be a group of soldiers known as the Flaming Fist. You see a knight veteran and acolyte, scout, and various guards. They kind of wave at you, saying, "Halt, travelers!"
Greetings, sir.
Phaedric kind of walks up as well and just and explains that she's part of the Gauntlet of the Order and explains what the company is doing.
Do you have your charter of exploration in order then?
Our what?
Your charter of exploration. The scout says helpfully. No, sorry, the knight says helpfully. That would be the knight talking. You do realize that you need a charter to explore this island, don't you? Not island, sorry. We just went over that. This peninsula, don't you?
Well, first of all, it's not an island.
Did we get something from our sponsor? Did she give us something like that one before we
No,
headed
she
out?
did not.
No, she
No.
didn't.
Great.
No one told us about
Well
it.
then, we're going to need to take your goods and help you along to the fort so that you may pick up a proper charter of exploration and whatever else gear you might need. The various guards start kind of coming around you to try to help you off with your gear.
Phaedra steps up and she's just like, I've been working under the Order of the Gauntlet for the last year now. We have a charter. I've been on this area of this peninsula for quite some time. There's no need for you to take anybody's gear now.
But the knight kind of folds his arms. Well then, where is this charter to produce?
You can go back to Camp Vengeance if you want, and you can talk to Mr. Oh, fuck.
Cranky
Does anybody
Pants?
remember? Yeah, Cranky Pants. Senior Cranky Pants back there.
That's my pen, Leo. Leave it alone. It's like, all right, how about you accompany us to Camp Vengeance and we will take it up with the commander there.
We're going a different direction. How about you just go along your way and we'll go along ours?
You're going to have to roll, like, what was it, persuasion on him.
Can I do intimidation? She was a little.
I'll take that as well.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Anyone else wish to try out their hand at this?
I mean, Zero is kind of somewhat inclined to listen to them, honestly.
Can I make an insight check to see if we actually need some of those papers?
Yes. Okay, this is weird. I can't find them in the NPCs. You were aware that, since you've been here from around, that these people belong to Fort Bellaroon, and they are basically been big on enforcing the rules that say you need a charter to keep the area from being overly exploited, except by those who have charters. Basically, they use charters also to assess whether or not these people are, friendly, quote unquote, or are just here to cause trouble. They kind of assume the worst of people when it comes to that. Well, they act like they assume the best, like, be friendly and everything like that, but then, assume the worst when there's not a charter involved.
So technically it's not needed, but they prefer it.
Yes, and they're kind of enforcing all such weird rules.
I go like, we don't actually need one of those. It's just something like you people push on us. I mean, we're just here finding some stuff we need to find. It's not like it's anybody's.
In this case, again, you will need to roll for all that.
Great.
Can I try to
roll high
and be like, we know we don't need them, but when on our way back through, we'll pass through Camp Vengeance and pick one up. But we're not headed that way at the moment.
Okay, persuasion.
Since I'm up there with him, can he get advantage since I'm helping?
Yeah, and you're good. The knight basically straightens up and starts nodding. Some of the guards kind of start standing down and kind of release your guys' equipment that they were trying to unload off of you, and basically go, yeah, you're right, but and then he puts up a hand and says, look, we'll let you go with a warning this time, but you really need to get yourselves a charter. All right? If anybody else finds you, if we run into you guys again, we are not going to be happy about you guys not having a charter. Got it?
Yeah, next time we get the opportunity to get one, we will definitely get one, sir.
Good. All right. Congratulations, you've talked your way out of this. Your reward is you do not lose your equipment.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah, we don't want to lose that alchemy jug now.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have just ran.
Alright. So you spend another night. You've got all your water and food needs worked out at the moment, so I don't need to worry about making random rolls. Unless, of course, once again, if you guys actually end up with not enough attack rolls or spell slots and everything.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not going to worry about it unless that happens right now. Aha!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Them again?
No!
Merry fucking Christmas to us.
And it almost is Christmas.
Oh, I'm preparing for the worst.
Alright, I just need to describe it as soon as I find the correct mention. But this is something I've been hoping to encounter for a little bit now, just because it's kind of cool. Alright.
Well, if it's dangerous, I can hit it from 240 feet away, so I should be good.
No, what's weird is it says that you need to get information from a different section of the book, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Let me finish and describe. As you're walking through the jungle, one of you, let's see. Random roll to determine who. Whoever's first on my list. Cloud. That would be
Demacos.
Demacos, your foot suddenly skids on a very slimy section of ground. And as you look around to see what it is, you notice that there's some kind of slimy trail heading off into a different part of the jungle.
Guys, there's some sort of slime around here. I'm not good at tracking, but it goes off in...
A survival check will help you determine which direction it's actually heading in.
I'm actually pretty decent. I can check.
Yeah, you don't want me doing that.
God, I'm rolling like shit.
I've got it.
Yeah, so.
Could I try to determine what this slime is through like my research at the libraries and stuff?
Sure.
What kind of roll would that be? History or
Local. Oh, let's see. Is there a local knowledge ability, or because it's definitely something local to this area?
So
History?
Nature?
Oh man,
nature
maybe
will work.
nature.
Ooh.
Nope, you're not sure what the hell it is. All you know is that your foot now has slime on it.
I will. Can I try to put some of that inside an empty potion bottle?
Sure.
And scrape it off into it?
Scrape. You now have a potion bottle containing a small amount of odd slime.
Yep.
So should we follow the slime trail?
Well, none of you have figured out... Oh, sorry, Len can see which direction that's in. Hold on. You see that it is heading off in this direction.
It went that way.
Yes.
I mean, we could check it out, but I mean, I don't think we need to.
I mean, is it going to help us, though? That's the question.
I mean...
The slime isn't doing anything, is it?
No, it's just slime.
Could lead to treasure.
Could lead to death.
This is also true.
Mm-hmm. I'm up for whichever what you guys want to do.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of curious.
Well, let's fucking go then!
Yeah, let's go. Let's figure out what the hell this is.
Alright.
Right.
Alright. Another attack, another night goes by. And the guide moves you over here. Ooh. Alright. As you continue to follow the trail, you discover a bank of blue mist drifting towards you. Anybody with a score of 13 or higher of passive perception, which is half of you, or at least possibly all of you, notice that the blue mist is coming.
I will use my Furbolg magic to cast Detect Magic.
There is no magic coming from this mist.
Can I do it? Oh,
it's a non-magical mist.
Can I do a survival check to see if I would know?
Yes. I'm still waiting for that survival check.
It's on there.
She rolled an 11.
11.
Oh! She rolled that before the detect magic. I thought that was after. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I was looking at detect magic and thinking that was supposed to
I
be
had
after.
a feeling that's what happened, but I was just like, I was gonna sneak in another roll, but I didn't feel good about it.
No, you're not entirely sure what it is. However, you have this sneaking suspicion that you should be running away from it at this point. However, as whoever has 16 or higher perception, looks into the mist that's coming towards you, you notice the following creature seems to be in the middle of that trail of slime. Hold on a second, I have to find the handout. You see that kind of standing unaffected by the by the mist.
That thing is
I
ugly.
knew it was gonna be this.
Oh, it's
great.
so cool. What are we gonna do? First of all, I say Coco to stay far away from that thing. And I will ready my bow and see what the other people do.
Would any of us know what it is?
The two that have been hanging out in Chult for a bit have a good chance of knowing what it is.
What kind of roll would it be?
Knowledge nature again, I believe.
Yeah, I could try, but ain't gonna go well. God, 8s tonight.
Len?
Oops.
Alright, so do we kill it or run?
I would suggest that if we are gonna kill it, we wait until it gets out of the mist.
Yeah, let's...
What does this mist do? Does it negate magic, or...
I mean, I don't think we want to find out.
All I know is it's bad.
It's not necessarily harmful.
She said that I would know that you don't want to be in it.
It's non-magical blue mist. How good can it be?
But it's not magical. How bad can it be?
Nature can be painful, man.
Yeah,
Well,
you
have it.
I think this map is not big enough. Hold on, I'll move your tokens so that you're not actually standing in the middle of the mist at the moment. Azaka, on the other hand, seems to be keeping a distance from the mist, rumbling something about diseases and issues.
I don't see a map. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Hold on, am I
Alright.
missing somebody's token?
Oh, you're missing mine.
I don't see the map.
I can't
Oh,
see it.
bad map. Sorry, my fault.
Oh, there we go.
I hadn't moved the thing over yet.
What's the range on this blue mist from the snail thing?
Can you guys see the aura? Hold on.
No.
Aura
No.
negative.
My
I
bad.
just see a snail.
There you go.
Nope.
Basically, there's
Still
this nice
nothing.
blue.
Still no.
Shit,
Yeah, I've got nothing.
I think I touched the wrong thing. Hold on a second. Yeah, that was the flail snail, not the aura. I hate when that happens. There you go.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh shit.
that's like the entire map.
So
So,
you see that
do you
you're
guys think we can one-shot this thing if we do decide to fight it?
We probably couldn't.
Because I don't think we're gonna get another shot.
I think it'd probably be best if we just run. I don't know
Yeah.
how fast this will go.
I mean, I
It
think
is
Right.
a snail.
We can always do hit and run tactics. There's enough of us with range that we can probably just stay right out of its radius.
I hope so.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much
you're right.
problem.
I'm gonna die if I go in that crap.
Do you have like a sharp bow or something?
Sure. No, actually, I don't.
You didn't pick up any of the short bows off the goblins?
Sure, I can pick one up.
Well,
I
you
thought
already, no.
I thought
mean,
it was just.
You
I
already
thought it
had-
was just scimitars.
They had short bows and scimitars. That's what I said.
Oh well, shit.
Sorry.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I mean, I could lend you my sling if you need it.
I mean, I have no ranged weaponry. So I'll take it.
Try not to break it.
I will do my best. No guarantees.
So we're gonna hit and run. So first thing I'm gonna do is Oh wait, do we roll?
I think the first thing we do is initiative.
Yeah,
Alright.
first thing initiative.
Attack commence. And Clear, leave that alone. That's my pen. Leave my pen alone. No. You do not want to play with a pen. Leave the pen alone.
We're gonna order from.
Bollocks.
Lyra, play with this. No, play with this. It's got little things hanging down off of it. Play with that. Sorry, my cat is deciding to be a cat today.
Right, well, it's nice knowing you guys, but,
Yeah, we're pretty low on the initiative order.
I mean, you guys are.
All we had to do was beat it.
It's full of crit. Where's Azaka? There she is.
All we had to do, Zara, was beat it. That's all we had to do.
I mean, have you seen my initiative rolls for the past few months?
Yeah,
Alright.
mine have been average for the most part.
So Fitz kind of like wrinkles her nose up at this mist and thinks, this is not going to be good. And immediately hops onto the nearest tree, which is above the mist line, so she's actually up on that tree. And puts Bardic Inspiration on Len. Hold on, I need to actually write that out. Hold on. There you go.
Alright.
That means Len's turn, sorry.
I'm gonna start moving away from the mist of death, and Coco is just gonna be gone for a while because
That's fine.
that doesn't seem healthy. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him, and I will make an attack with my longbow.
Okay. Just mark the green dots.
That's a total of 10 damage, unless it's undead, which I guess it's not.
Oh no, it's not undead at all.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm farther away than I am in the thing, but I can't move farther.
Hear a bit of a hold on. No, it's fine. Yeah, you hear a bit of a squeal coming from the flail snail. Oh yeah, I was just seeing what some of its things that it does. Alright, so yeah, it takes 8 damage. Zaka grimaces a bit what she's looking at, draws out her longbow, and fires. Another 8 damage. Phaedra!
What's the range on this sling? I was trying to find it.
You'll be in long range. It's 30-foot short range, 120-foot long range.
So that'd be with disadvantage, right?
Aye.
Well, I think, is it longer than 120 disadvantage, or is it disadvantage
it's
past
120 is
that?
the farthest you can go.
Oh, I gotcha. So, well, then I guess I'm just gonna take a. Hold on. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna load it up and just throw. I don't have it loaded in. Hold on 1 second.
Alright. Ooh, 14 damage? Wow.
I think that's to hit.
And that's the hit.
That's a hit. Yeah, okay. The 22 goes first. What's the,
It was disadvantage, though.
It was disadvantage. It's a 14.
Ah, you're right. So it's a 14. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm used to seeing it side by side. That means it's Fawn's turn next.
I'll cast Ray of Frost on it. I think it's in range at least. Should be 60. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh dear.
Oh.
If that misses.
Well, that
Alright.
sucked.
Flail still starts moving away from you lot. And when it does, it withdraws into its shell. Getting +4 to its AC.
It would have been helpful if we could figure out what kind of AC it had beforehand.
The Macus.
How far away is he now? Not that it really matters. 70 feet?
They don't move. They don't move very fast.
Yeah, I will throw a freezing ray at yeah, I'll throw a freezing ray at it. One,
Holy crap.
2, and then my last one.
Yeah, one of them hits, causing bits of icicles. Ice to form along the shell for a moment before it instantly melts off due to this heat.
And then I will back up a little.
Alright. Zera!
Oh, let's see here. Alright, oops. I'm gonna move up, over here. Here, cast Spiritual Weapon right, here.
Alright. Okay then.
And let me get the attack roll. Hang on a sec.
The weapon kind of like bumps up against the...
Whoops.
Sorry. The weapon kind of bumps up against the shell.
There we go. It'd be 10 damage.
It doesn't hit. It just bumps up against the shell, causing no damage.
And that's all I can do.
Alright. Okay, now we have Fitz. What's she gonna do from up there? Let's see, she's going to try out her short bow. And she misses.
So the 18 missed.
Yeah, that
Okay.
missed. Because it's currently curled up into it's currently pulled into its shell to present less of a target to itself. Len!
I will shoot it again with my longbow. That hits plus my hunter's mark damage, which is
The arrow pierces its shell. You can see noxious blood just leaking out from the hole that you pierced into it with the arrow. Zaka kind of laughs at this. Runs up here with her arrows. Takes aim and fires. Another 6 damage, piercing another hole through the shell of the flail snail. Phaedra!
I'll move up, and then I'll load the sling again, and I'll take a hit. Nope.
Miss. Fun!
I'll cast magic missile on it. At level 2.
Good
So
choice.
that's 1. 2. Does this actually do it properly or not? Can't tell. No, okay. So I just have to keep rolling.
Yeah.
Do
And
you get 3 attacks or you get 4 attacks?
I think
I
it's 4.
think
for
it's
level
4
magic
at level
missile.
2.
Then you have killed the flail snail.
Oh, good. Because I was going to
This
go with
is,
Hellish
those
Rebuke
missiles
next
just kind of like shatter the points of the shell that already had taken damage from the arrows. Flail snail just drops dead at your feet. Well, not your feet. It's kind of like inside the mist. This area here. Then
is the
calculate
mist
your XP. Oh, that was easy.
Ooh.
Not bad.
It climbs
Is-
down out of her tree.
is the mist moving at all?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
It's moving slowly. Are you gonna wait for it to dissipate and go after the body?
I'd kind of like to. Just to.
Might as well.
Yeah, sure.
That's what you're here for.
Just to get a look at it, maybe. Take some notes on it.
Alright. Basically, it takes a while for the mist to completely dissipate from where you were. And by the time you're ready to make camp for the night anyway, it's far enough away to no longer be a threat to you. The shell of this creature is just multi-hued. It's beautiful, but as you get up to it, you also know that it is very heavy. It's very heavy. It's about 250 pounds. Even with the damage done to it from the missiles and from the arrows, you get the idea that maybe this is still worth a lot of money to the right collector.
So, suppose a bag of holding to put this in.
I mean, I might be able to carry this.
I sure as hell can.
You have
Some
200.
Tensor's Ruling Disc.
You have 250 extra pounds of carry strength.
I mean, I have this thing called, I don't know what it's called again, but because I'm a Forbrock, my carrying capacity is doubled.
Oh, that's good.
It says here on my sheet that I have 480 pounds of carrying
So-
capacity.
What you're going to need in order to carry this properly will be some of your rope. You will need to be able to use your rope and basically wrap it around the shell in order to turn it into make yourself a sling in order to carry it without being burdened. That way you can still use your weapons and everything.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do then.
If you were the totem of a bear barbarian, you'd be a mean pack mule right there.
Yeah. I mean, quick question. No, that would be cruel. No, I'm gonna carry it.
All right. So basically, just use up your rope and basically say it's currently being used as a sling harness for the shell. 250 pounds worth of shell. But if you find the right collector, you'll be able to you'll actually get rich from this.
The question is finding somebody to buy it.
Yes.
Maybe we can find a snail without a shell who'll buy it from us.
It's got holes in it. I don't think the snail will like it.
Yeah, but it's better than no armor.
The snail's smart enough to understand, the barter system. It would probably be scared of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. I can delete that off the jam layer. Alright. You make camp. You guys got enough spells for your food and water?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, only spell.
And you avoided the blue mist, which is good. Alright. Another day, another movement. Oh. This thing is lyric. Yep. Nice. Aww.
Okay, something good happened.
Is it flumps?
Well, then I'm reading up the description of what I'm looking at here.
Who did I
All
borrow this sling from? I want to give it back to them.
As far as you can tell, nothing.
Thank you. Give it back.
Let me also see write down the note on what Len's carrying currently. Yeah, as you guys move along, nothing out of the ordinary seems to be happening. However, as you make camp for the night, okay, what happens at camp tonight? As you make camp for the night, the tabaxi looks weirded out as invisible strings of music kind of like start playing in the air all of a sudden. It's kind of like focusing itself over the campfire, and she's like, just kind of weirded out at this because the only other time that she saw anything like that or heard anything like that was when the Kenku was in the party.
It's the return of Mao.
I'm kind of looking around at all the magic users. I'm like, you?
Can I do an Arcana check, maybe, and see
Sure.
if I know any? All my checks suck tonight.
I'm in that same boat.
Alright.
Is Coco doing anything with the music, or is he ignoring it?
The bird seems to be ignoring it, kind of like curled up by the fire and sleeping.
Alright.
or bird lizard or whatever the hell this thing's qualified as. Who's got rations? Some kind of dried meat currently in their pack.
I probably would. I've got
Probably.
I think I have like one fishing. I have like a fish in there, and then I have like 10.
Yeah, as you're listening to this music that's seemingly coming from nowhere, well, coming from the air and over the fire, you start hearing a rustling in your pack, and the dried fish seems to be pulling itself out of the pack for no apparent reason.
Can I see? Can I look and see what it is?
Of course. It seems to be moving on its own, although not actually moving the way a fish would, just kind of like inching itself along in out of your pack and a little bit in the air.
So it's the fish doing the work?
And I don't see anything. The fish is just moving on its own volition.
It appears to be, although it's stiff and kind of like more like floating in the air now as it's moving away from your pack.
Can I pull out a torch, light it with a fire, and like lift it up to see what it is?
Sure.
I do that.
You don't see anything around the fish, and the fish in and of itself is not twitching an inch. It is simply floating as if being carried or pulled by an invisible force.
I feel like it's the fairies, but I'm not. Well, guess it's magic, but
I mean, we do know that there are these spirits in the woods, so.
Len wants to, if he knows about this, follow the fish.
It's like kind of like floating, and then it turns, and then floats over towards the fire where the music is playing again.
starts cooking itself.
Yes.
That's some really weird fish, man.
Where did we catch this fish?
You continue to
I
watch
caught
this. As you continue to watch this now cooking dried fish, little bites seem to be taking out of it in the middle of the air. You don't see where the bites are vanishing to. It's as if something invisible is eating the fish now. Just
Can
little
I
tiny
take-
nips, little tiny bites.
Len, do detect magic.
I don't think we had sleep yet, so I don't want to do it because I only have one spell slot.
I take some dirt from the ground and I just kind of blow it out of my hand. Does it kind of like all like Indiana Jones, like all the little granules like fall on top of something?
Yes.
Is there a sneeze?
Yeah, there is actually a very tiny little sneeze as you see something small and oddly shaped in the air because it's only bits and pieces of the dirt you're sticking to it, moving away. The fish kind of drops into the fire as whatever is being now covered in bits and pieces of sand is trying to shake itself clean again.
Would I notice anything from the like silhouette? What it would look like? Could I make it out?
Let me look and see what the actual image of this thing looks like. I'll give you a proper picture of it. Hold on. Yeah, because sometimes these things just write out what they are and don't actually describe them. And I've noticed that, when it comes to something like this, if it was just like you could see the entire thing, I'd be able to say, okay, here's the handout. But when it's just, something else entirely, it's not so easy to do. Hang on, where is... It's not that. It's not that. I'm surprised it's not in this section. Okay, it's probably in the back of the book then, if it's not there. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what's going to be in the back of the book and what's going to be, over in the
Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
And it's not there either, so I'll just pretend it looks like everything else like that. Okay, kind of make out a bit of a snout, something kind of reptilian in the air. You see what appears to be a bit of a wing. Whatever you're looking at, it's very small, and it quickly shakes off the dirt and renders itself completely invisible again. You have no idea where it is.
Can I try to persuade it? Be like, wait, come back. You promised not to hurt you and throw dust on you if you just show yourself and at least try to talk to us if you can speak whatever language we know.
All right.
I tried to make tree noises at it.
Tree noise.
Yeah, I can speak to plants and to animals, so I assume it's a forest spirit.
Can we get a demonstration of tree noise, please?
Yeah,
That has no effect, but the comment about not wanting to hurt it does, and immediately this shimmers into view.
Awesome.
Aww.
So cute.
Cute.
Kill it.
Kill it with fire!
I want this to be my familiar.
That was out of character.
It kind of hovers there in the middle of the air, kind of flapping its little wings. Hello! It chirps.
Hello there, little one.
hello.
Well, aren't you the cute one?
Phaedra's just kind of like, oh.
Are you travelers of this land?
Well, yes, we're exploring it. Most of us aren't from here, but we're trying to find something. I don't know if you might have heard anything about a soulmonger.
Oh, it kind of like looks intrigued at this. Soulmonger. I think they were the snake people were talking about that.
The snake people?
Back to the bloody snake people.
Really? God damn it.
This blasted John T always getting into everything.
I'm sorry. Yes, the evil snake people and the gargoyles over in Omo.
Omu, you know where Omu is?
It pauses to think for a moment. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get rid of this handout. Yes, Omo is far to the south. It's near the peaks of flame.
We have a map. Do you think you could point it out to us on there if you saw it? You saw a map of the island or peninsula?
All right, if this is the last of what you wish to know. It chirps helpfully.
Is there anything else we'd like to know besides where Omu is?
I think Omi is the main place we really want to go, wasn't it?
That is our mission.
We know a lot. We know there's a lot of things that revolve around Omu.
We need to get to Omu, so...
Yeah, it's important.
Maybe we can also ask about the Minotaur thing.
It's only telling you that it's only going to give you one more answer.
It's like a genie, but it's 3 questions instead of 3 wishes.
Yes. So basically, just decide on which question you want to ask it, and I'll have an answer.
What do you want to know, boys and girls?
Well,
I think where Omi is...
Well, would this be the last question?
Yes, it would be.
Demakos is really debating if he wants to ask you to be a familiar. It's an internal debate.
I mean, it's a good question. There's also something about the dragon mine and slavers, apparently.
Well, we know where the dragon mine is because we have a contact back at the in the first area that said he'd take us there if we helped him clear it out.
I mean, yeah.
So we know just about everything we need to know about that one.
So what have we already asked? So we asked for the soulmonger and something else, right?
We asked about the soulmonger
and the location, which was the Peaks of Flame. It said that Omu is over by the Peaks of Flame.
Yeah.
But you don't know where around the Peaks of Flame Omu is located.
Yeah. pretty big mountain range.
Yeah, but you know that it's at
Yeah.
least that's your general direction towards the south, towards the peaks of flame.
I think we'll just go with point and show it on the map. I think that'd be our best bet.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okie doke.
All right, if that's their final answer, then the little dragon comes down and makes a little X on the map to show exactly where your quarry is.
No, I was thinking farther than that. I was going over towards the Valley of Dread. That would have been
Sounds like a lovely place.
So you now know the exact location of Omu. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Now the hard part is
I
surviving.
can't ask you your name, so I'm just going to
The little fairy dragon makes itself invisible again, swoops down into the fire to grab the rest of the fish, and
The
flies
dark
off
fish
to
now?
parts unknown.
Well, that was very fortunate.
That was a pretty successful day
Yeah, right?
compared to getting attacked and attacking things and
Yeah.
not learning anything.
At this point,
Well-
Azaka asks if you still wish her to show you how to get to Orolunga.
I would say yes.
I would say
I
it
think-
couldn't hurt, but this is Cholt, so it could hurt a lot.
That is true. I think as much time as we can get with her, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
so
nods.
we'll continue on to where she was taking us.
Okay.
Because we might be able to do something in Omu that would help them out up here, and we could get a reward as well.
Alright, so she leads you on again. It's the next day. She's leading you towards the location of the Spirit Naga. And once again, you encounter a roving group of the Emerald Enclave.
Yay! These cheery folks.
Yes, the Emerald Enclave scouts seem pleased to see you and say, "Hey, how's it going?"
Nod my head.
Bidet.
Yep, what's up? Bidet. I love it.
You folks aren't lost out here, are you?
No,
Well,
we're not.
I'm hoping we're not lost. I'm hoping our guide knows where we're going.
I trust Azaka. I'm sure she knows where she's going.
We've been
Ah,
with her this
good,
long. I don't
excellent.
think she's going to get us lost on purpose.
Well, keep up the good work. Make sure to kill any undead you come across.
We've been
We
doing
have-
our best.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
They wave and continue on their way.
We should have asked if they had anything to trade. So we have
Do you wish-
200
Oh, that shell.
We have 250
Do you wish
pounds. of
to?
skill on.
Do you wish to catch up with them before they walk off?
I mean, I'm
Oh.
doing fine. I can carry this thing for some time.
No, but they might trade you for something freaking awesome with that
Yeah.
thing, though.
I mean, I don't think they have much on them, to be honest.
Or they could point us in the direction of a collector, maybe.
Yeah, that's maybe an idea.
So let's try to run them
Let's do
down
that.
real quick.
Okay. The scouts pause as you come running towards them again. Is there something we can help you guys with?
Well, we have this giant shell,
Ooh.
and
Killed yourself a flail snail, did you?
yes, we did.
Yeah, that sells for a pretty penny back in Port Nauru. Nenzaru. Sorry.
Port starting town.
Yeah, on the other side of the map. That is.
Of course, it has to be on the other side of the island. Well, thanks for the tip, anyways.
Listen, one of the scouts says, if you really don't want to carry that back all the way to the port, we can buy it off of you right now for 10% and save you the worry of having to transport it.
I mean, I'm doing fine. This thing weighs nothing.
It's your
Oh.
call, Lynn. You're the one carrying it.
Yeah.
250 gold.
I mean, I think we could get
Well,
more.
that's 10%.
That means it's 2,500. Yeah.
I mean, I'll carry this for some time. I mean, I find it quite fashionable, to be honest.
You like the look?
Wear like a hat.
I like the look, yeah.
All right, well,
I say we keep it.
see you folks later then. And they move off. All right. So, on to the next day. It's now been 30 days since you've arrived in Schult.
Yeah, 1 month.
We survived that long. Amazing.
It only lost
Well,
one person so
Except for
far.
Mal. We lost Mal halfway through our trip.
What in the world is that?
That
That's not a
sounds
good sound.
Oh,
That can go either way.
as you walk through the jungle, you've suddenly come upon the weirdest thing to ever find in a jungle. 120-foot radius sphere of winter weather. There is snow covering a bunch of trees. There are flash frozen zombies, kind of like completely destroyed. We assume that since they look like they're rotted and it's freezing, zombies is the most likely the thing that they
Jamaica
are.
feels right at home in this.
Hell.
Yeah, Phaedra's pretty pumped. Like, does a snow angel.
Yeah, everything's covered in sphere and glittering ice and frost, but the temperatures inside the sphere are biting negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, how about that's
Even for an ice sorcerer, that's cold.
I'm going inside of the shell right now. So basically, you see this big shell walking.
You're just looking out the arrow holes as you shuffle along.
Yeah.
I need to put a marker on that because it says that's a permanent effect on the land. So that means I need to draw something to show that that's there.
If it helps, I don't think I'm hindered by terrain.
I say we train around
Alright.
to.
I assume this is
Blue X.
magical nature, but can I just do an Arcana check for shits and giggles?
Sure. You have no idea what caused this. It's definitely magical, but what caused it, how you might what could be done to get rid of it is completely completely beyond you. You have no idea what to do.
Sounds about right.
Your guide kind of like shivers at all this. There we go. And we go through another night. She moves on. And you encounter another field of that loose mist.
Let's avoid this.
Yeah, let's just avoid this one.
Just get it, yeah.
Don't find another snail.
Well, what are we gonna do with the shell? I don't want to kill it and do nothing with it. It just seems.
I mean, I don't think we can carry enough.
Yeah, you don't see any snail trails anywhere. You just see that mist again.
The snail trails will be on the other side of the mist, though.
All right. Another night. Another attempt to survive. You're getting very close to Urlas. Your guide basically says, "Not long now." them again. And as your party walks through the night, walks through the day, your guide basically puts up the hold up sign and goes low to the ground and points out a group of cannibals, once again with those blue triangles painted on their foreheads, eating corpses. 16 of them altogether.
Oh,
Nope.
that doesn't sound fun.
Nah,
No, it doesn't.
nah. That's not.
Continue on to the next day in Orgalonga. Up to you.
Oh, that's a question.
Yeah, as I said, do you wish to continue on to the next day in Orgalunga, or do you wish to confront these cannibals?
I think we were pretty
There is
clear.
a lot, so.
I think we're passing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't.
I mean, 16 is a big number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them there.
I mean, we could make it 15 quite easily.
Yeah, that is
No,
true.
14. Yeah, 13.
Yeah, but
I mean, with a good twin spell, I could take out 2 of them, hopefully.
I mean, I'm
That
up
still
for
leaves 14.
yeah.
they eat zombies.
That's also true. I don't know what
I
kind
do-
of shenanigans they're gonna pull.
I mean, I don't want to be killed and then eaten, so I rather not have a risk like that.
Really don't like leaving cannibals alive.
I don't either. But they outnumber us a lot to a little.
Let's just pass.
I'm okay with passing.
If you insist.
Alrighty. And you have arrived at your destination. The next morning, your scout seems a bit happy about this, having finally returned to the Naga, or it's not exactly there, but she's basically talking about the Naga, and saying that there are several trials you must pass before you get to speak to the Naga.
What kind of trials?
I'll be able to talk some of them through. Sorry, you through some of them. She offers. Hold on, I'm trying to find the right map. I could have sworn it was here somewhere. So I don't think it's just a description map. Pretty sure it's an actual map. Okay, that's weird. Could have sworn there was a map for this, but oh well. I guess it's all description. You guys ready?
I hope
Let's
so.
do it.
A massive brick and stone ziggurat rises from the jungle. 2 staircases angle up and across the front face, one from the right, the other from the left, to meet at a landing on the second level 30 feet above your heads. The layout repeats on the second level and the third level, but with each successive layer adding less height than the one below it. The fourth level, 60 feet above the jungle floor, is an enclosed shrine or temple, its walls adorned with labyrinth symbols. The jungle encroaches right up to and onto this ancient structure. The first flights of steps are choked with creepers, tree roots, and flowing vines. It must have been surrounded by a city long ago, but the jungle is so dense that it would take hours of searching to find buried foundations and tumbles of stone. She basically looks at you and says that the only way to get up is to climb the stairs.
Just climb
Are these
the
hinky
stairs.
stairs or just normal stairs?
Each of them has a trial. But I do not like climbing, as I do not like heights, she admits.
I see. Do you wish to stay behind then?
She nods. You will need to think carefully and consider everything that you see in the context of fairy stories. It doesn't need to make sense. Think of it as a test, a trial. Unlike the things you attempted on that the other shrine. You guys remember when she told you a story and it took you a while to...
With the crocodile and man
crocodile,
thing?
Yeah. She's basically giving you the warning now to heed anything that you see and hear and try to figure out what you need to do to get through properly. She says, if you fail to do this, means that you'll not be able to see the Naga.
Can I do a perception check? Just check things out. See if I notice any hints, clues.
Oh yeah, there's you.
Alright. You don't see much from the first steps. You see that the steps from the ground level to the first level, from the ground to the first level of the ziggurat are 50 feet long and rise 30 feet. There's tangles of roots, vines, and creepers that cover these steps, which means it gets treated as difficult terrain after you start climbing. As you look around, you see... let's see exactly what it is. You see a tiny little black creature, humanoid in shape, but very small, with a Triceratops mask on it. Let's see if I can get the picture. Oh, apparently that's not in the player's handbooks. Weird. I would have expected that to be in the player's the player's handouts. Maybe I'm misspelling it. Oh, I am. There we go. You see those creatures?
Those small little
I
things?
see them.
Yep. You see a tiny one standing at your feet. It's wearing a Triceratops mask. And it's carrying a large orange and purple orchid. Without waiting for you to say anything to it, it charges up the steps. The thorns from the various creepers and roses that are on the steps part before it, but immediately close behind it.
Do I see any of these flowers around me or anything?
Do a survival check.
Sure.
Ooh. Yeah, after a minute of searching around the surrounding jungle, you find several of these orange and purple orchids. Nature check to find any more. You need to basically get everybody in the party outfitted.
I'll look for some too.
Same here. Bollocks.
Okay. All in all, it takes your party 45 minutes to collect enough to outfit everybody in the party. It's still morning. It's still daylight. It's not even noon yet, so you're good. Each of you now has a purple and orange orchid in your hands.
I guess we had.
Zero will start walking up the steps.
All right. The thorns
I will
part.
follow as well.
The thorns part before you. The orchid seems to be doing its thing. Eventually, you make it up to the second set of steps. From level 1 of the ziggurat to level 2. These steps are 33 feet long and rise 20 feet. You can see that the stone is crumbling from age and decay.
We don't see that little creature anymore, do we?
Roll a perception check to see if it's anywhere. Anyone else?
Oh yeah, I will. Sorry.
Yeah, I will too.
You don't notice it anywhere.
These are just very high stairs?
These ones appear to be crumbling.
Oh. I guess...
I feel if we start walking up, it's not going to go well.
No,
There aren't
it's not.
any markings on this landing, are there?
Nope.
I mean, I can't cross these stairs. I'm carrying too much. I'm gonna try detect magic. Does it do anything?
Hold on a second. Yeah. You can see that there is an encasing of magic all around the ziggurat. A protective shell that basically is the reason why you cannot ascend the ziggurat anyway except for climbing the stairs. Some kind of suppressive magic.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything about these stairs that's magical?
The entire thing is glowing magic. The entire ziggurat is magic.
So this whole thing is magic?
Yep.
So that ain't gonna help us much?
Correct.
Coming up short there, buddy.
It's magical, and apparently whatever type of magic it is, it's way over your power ability.
Zira's gonna go over, place his hand on one of the steps, see what happens.
Alright. As you place your hand on the steps and put any amount of weight on it, you notice that it appears to be slightly crumbling. You can feel bits of gravel between your fingers.
How are we gonna get past this?
I'm going to climb on the step.
Alright.
Don't die.
A bit of gravel comes loose under your fingers in there, but you manage to get up one single little step.
I'll try the next one.
And as you go up another step, more gravel spills down from your attempt. The steps seem to become unstable terrain.
I mean, unless any of you have any other ideas, I'm gonna keep climbing.
As you continue to climb, suddenly the entire thing crumbles away and you begin to fall.
I try to reach so he doesn't fall.
That would be a strength check, I believe. You snag him before he can fall off the ziggurat. You do notice that as he gets back on his feet again, that there's no worse gravel piles than there was before, and that step that crumbled away underneath his feet, that threw him off balance in the first place, it once again looks like it's the same as it was before he attempted to climb it.
Can I try to persuade Zaka for at least a hint?
As you look back to attempt to talk to her, you see another one of those little spirit creatures. This one happens to be wearing a chameleon's mask instead. It is also carrying an orange and purple orchid, but along with that, there is a red parrot feather. It then races on ahead of you, up the steps without any of them crumbling under its feet, and disappears into the next level of the ziggurat.
So
Do we see any red parrots?
Hey, where'd those damn birds?
There are none here on this level, however, you hear the occasional squawks of parrots out in the jungle around you.
Hey, Len, you're good with animals. Call some over.
Yeah,
Bird call.
I'll make some bird noises, like ah.
Make a what is it, persuasion check? Or maybe animal handling?
Animal handling.
Ooh!
Nice.
Thanks to your magnificent animal handling, several parrots actually fly through the air and land next to you.
So
They
just give us
squawk
their feathers as
happily
well?
up towards you as they're shedding feathers. They seem to be thinking this is the perfect spot to do their feather cleaning.
Aw. And I pet them a bit. Nice birds.
After a few minutes, you've accumulated enough feathers from their grooming to outfit all of you.
Okay. So who's gonna take the? I'm gonna take a feather, and I'm gonna start climbing up the steps. Very scared because, I mean, I'm carrying a lot.
I'll take a feather too and start heading up as well.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till they get to the top first.
The first thing you see when you make it up to the next level of the ziggurat is that the stairs above you are swarming with serpents. Snakes are just climbing over all of them above you.
Snakes. Why
And
not
they all
snakes?
they all look poisonous. However, they are not moving anywhere closer to you on the ziggurat level. They are just hanging around the steps,
Len?
all climbing through holes in the stone. You have no idea how many there might be.
Like, nice snakes. You wouldn't hurt us, right?
This seems to have no
Use that
effect
pencil now.
whatsoever on the snakes.
Do we see any little
Yes.
any of the Chwingas?
I'm
Roll
going to.
perception. Rick. As you guys were looking around, looking at the stairs, you notice a third Chewinga standing among you on the base of the steps. Its mask resembles that of a mongoose. It is carrying a red parrot feather, an orange and purple orchid. At the bottom of the step, the Chewinga whacks a snake with the orchid to make it angry, then strokes the snake's flank with the feather, calming it. Then it lays down, facing the snake. Whereupon the reptile crawls through the mouth of the mask inside the Chewinga. The Chewinga then slithers up the steps like a snake, untroubled by any of the other creatures.
Right, screw you guys. I'm walking back down the steps.
That bitch is crazy.
Oh no. This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound like a good idea. So who's first?
I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, Zira's brave.
All
He's
right.
the one to try as well.
So you're following the steps that the Chewinga did to the leather?
Yeah, hit the
All right.
snake, rub it, whatever.
Then you lean down, open your mouth, and the snake slithers in. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh. Wonderful.
Oh!
No!
Thrackmore, Kate was the only one doing this.
I said I was doing it as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
we both were.
Okay, then Thrackmore, you're fine. Kate, on the other hand, and you can go up anywhere.
Not dead.
14 damage. Psychic.
Ow.
Nice, thanks. Awesome.
Who wants
Bloody
to go
fun.
next? So far, only Thrackmore has made it up there.
I'll give it a try, I guess. Oh. That's
Cole. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not looking happy, guys.
I am unconfident, but Fan's gonna go for it next.
I'm sorry. Just the fact that it keeps going up and down is hilarious. Fitz and Jar's basically. Okay, Fitz and Jar, who's been quiet thus far, says nothing to it, and leans repeats all this because she'll eat anything. Ah!
So
I'm sorry.
then we'll sit down in front of a snake and do the hitting and rub it and be like, all right, I know both of us don't want to do this. Right? I mean, I don't like the idea, you don't like the idea, but I mean, it's gotta happen, alright? So let's just do this right now, alright? Alright. And I let the snake be eaten.
Okay, that was your first attempt. So yeah, you succeeded, and you and Thrackmore both managed to pass through this or climb up to the top of the ziggurat. Now, does anyone else wish to attempt that a second time?
I need healing before I can. If I attempt it and
same.
fail, I'm dead.
Oh wait, are the two healers on top of the stairs right now?
I think so.
So basically, what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna have the two people who made it to the top of the ziggurat move their Discord tokens up to game chat for a minute, and we'll discuss what happens next just to them.
You got.
So, I wonder what's happening up there, guys.
Okay. And I will be moving up there. I'm just letting Kitty know what's going on. Alright. Sorry, I was just letting Kitty know what's going on. You've made it to the top. You can see the shrine now at the top of the ziggurat. A simple rectangular structure of brick. The outside walls are decorated with labyrinth symbols of Ubato. Beyond the open doorway is a barren, dusty room. Passive perception? Anyone over 13?
16.
Then you can
14.
smell the aroma of incense. Oh, here we go. Here's the proper description. Hanging lamps illuminate the room while incense burners fill it with exotic scents and curling smoke. Cushions and reed mats cover the floor. Pots of blooming flowers line the plastered walls, and singing birds flit from plant to plant. An immense snake with iridescent scales rests on a heap of cushions opposite to the doorway. It rises slowly to a height of 5 feet, staring directly, so it's not empty after all, staring directly into your eyes as it moves. Its face is remarkably human-like, and its tongue flickers before it speaks. I am Sajazizbaz. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your hearts.
We seek knowledge.
What do you wish to know?
We want to know the place of where the soulmonger is, because we think it will help us stop the undead things or the death curse.
The Naga nods slowly. It is beneath Omu, in the tomb that the Lich created.
Who is the Lich?
I'm trying to remember his name offhand. Sorry. Hey, when I have to stop the flow of things when I have to remember something. He's not my character, therefore I do not remember his name. Oh, of course, it's in the beginning of the book. Duh. Aetherak, an evil arch-lich. This Aetherak built the tomb and installed the soulmonger in it. For what reason, do not know.
I see. Man, is there anything else we need to know?
I mean,
The Yuntan are scheming to end the world from their lair, also in Omu. They are guarding the entrance to the tomb. But they have their own schemes in hand when it comes to the end of the world. You should kill their leader, Rasnis. He has done so much evil that I do not wish any possible reoccurrence.
would you be able to help us in this dispatching of evil?
Perhaps I might be able to give you a charm.
That would be really appreciated.
Yes,
Hold on.
any assistance you can offer will be most appreciated.
Let me check my Dungeon Master's Guide. Basically, that's the comment on there. Instead of giving you specific charms, it says, check Dungeon Master's Guide. Okay. What are your roles in your party? She asks.
I am the ranger.
That tells me what you're proficient in, but not your role.
I am the friend of animals and the keeper of and the carrying mule.
She kind of like looks at the really heavy shell on your back and kind of seems to nod up and down with that. And you? She asks the other. Wow.
I view myself as I have seen myself as a warrior and at times a defender of those needed.
So you are the protector. Ah, it's at the very end of the chapter. That's what. Oh, no, it's not. Those are boons. God damn it. Supernatural. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Like looking at that and figuring it's going to be in this book, and no, it's over in the Dungeon Master's Guide. And I forgot to mark the pages it was on originally. Because there's all sorts of magical items, but it's talking about a charm. Because all it's talking about is boons, and that specifically says not to put boons on people smaller than level 20. Sorry for the delay.
So, all right.
No problem.
I wasn't
Would you
thinking
be?
I wasn't thinking the poor people hanging around in the other chat. There we go.
I've
That's
got my
the page.
DMG if you need me to look as well.
I'm good. I found it in the index. That should help me. There we go. It's because it got pushed in the middle of things, and that's why it got lost. Okay. She looks over at the ranger and says, "For you, I will give you a charm of animal conjuring.
Ooh, I like it. Thank you. Oh,
You may
great one.
use it 3 times before it vanishes." And you, looking over at, other guy. I will give you a charm of vitality. This charm allows you to give yourself the benefit of a potion of vitality as an action. Once you do so, the charm vanishes.
What does that do?
The charm of vitality. Basically, it's a one-shot potion of vitality that you can use at any time as an action.
Oh, all right.
But you don't have to carry it. Is the thing.
I give a deep bow and say thank you for this gift.
You are most welcome.
It's a shame our companions weren't able to make it with us.
I mean, we can
But they
try
could
and
not-
help them.
They could not pass the tests. That is all that matters. It is not.
I mean, man, we got what we came for. Let's just not tell them about the boons we got, about the things we've got, because maybe they get jealous, and that wouldn't be too good of an idea, right? Are you okay with that?
All right. And do you guys mind if I move back to the party for a couple minutes and then bring you guys back, everybody back together?
Yeah, sure.
All
Sure,
right,
no
cool.
problem.
Now, this is for while they were
Damn it.
up in the room. Up in the room. This is the following happens with you guys. As you basically watch your companions slither away, and you guys are trying to recover from your poisonings, you see 2 people climbing the ziggurat from down below.
Do we know these people?
No, you've never met them before.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get the pictures up.
I'm like,
No.
can I
kinda want
perception
public
check?
healing
Or...
right now.
Yeah, right?
Ah.
Is that considered a short rest by chance?
No, because it hasn't been long enough for that. Basically, you just barely
trying.
watched these people. You just barely watched your companions walk up there. Oh, there we go. I know.
Shot.
When you see this guy climbing up the ziggurat, along with a weird lizard-like, but not exactly lizard-like companion following him. They both have their feathers and their orchids. When they make it up to you, they look surprised that they're not the only people here. The one that appears to be human kind of nods his head and says, "Oh, hey, we were just
Hi.
Hello?
we were just coming up to seek the oracle's the spirit Naga's council."
Well, I'm gonna have to wait on that one. You've got some part of your people already up there.
Yeah. We're experiencing a little bit of issues here.
What happened?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not having a good day today. I've been feeling a little queasy, you know.
Yeah, little snaky in the stomach.
The reptilian type guy kind of tilts his head a bit and and seems to be looking back at Articus Climber. You kind of detect some weird smells in the air, and Articus kind of the guy just kind of nods and says, "Oh, I'm Artist Kimber, and this is my friend Dragonbait."
Ben Starflower, nice to.
Demacos.
So you say that
Phaedra, sorry. Kept hitting the wrong damn button.
you need to actually eat the snakes. Is that what's going on?
You have to hit the snake on the head with the flowers, and then you have to rub the snake, and then lay down and let the snake climb into your mouth, and then maybe sometimes it'll like you and not bite you, and other times it will, and then you're poisoned.
He kind of nods. Ugh, that's just bad. But gotta do it. Gotta talk to her. He looks over at his friend and says, "Dragonbait, how about you wait here?" Once again, you guys are picking up some weird scents in the air. And then he nods. "Don't worry, these people seem fine to me." Hold on. Need to roll for him. And NPCs. So he begins to do the same procedure as everyone else.
And fails.
But I'm also responding to.
Nope, doesn't
No,
help.
he's fine. He goes. He goes, kind of slithering like a snake up to there, and as you guys turn around to start leaving, a man that you just saw the thing pop up on the screen of the guy. He shows up in the doorway. He says, "Oh, hey, your friends told me about you. I just need to talk to the Guardian Naga."
All right, we were just about to leave. Have fun, and don't lie to that thing. It doesn't like it. So.
I imagine not. Well, just be aware that my friend Dragonbait will not do anything to harm you unless you attack him. So
He has a real unfortunate name.
he laughs. It's a long story, and he kind of like turns his back on you and starts to talk to the Naga. So everyone back down to the regular RPG games now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And suddenly your companions come back down the ziggurat.
We have news.
Do they come down or do they just bamf down?
They've walked down the steps.
Okay.
I assume so. Unless they wish you fall off the side of the ziggurat.
I went skydiving. No, we're gonna walk down.
Okay, so what's the news?
And it appears to be dawn, by the way. As you guys look around, it's almost as if you've lost the day standing on that ziggurat.
How long were we up for?
You don't feel tired at all. In fact, all of you feel refreshed, as if you had a long rest.
Do I get my health back?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, thank God.
No more 3 hit points.
Anyway, we spoke with the Spirit Naga. Can't remember the name.
I don't think... that's right, she did say her name. Saja.
We spoke with Saja. She was able to confirm that the Soulmonger is indeed underneath Omu.
Okay.
And
In Omu or near Omu?
underneath Omu.
Oh.
She also told us who created it.
Who was it?
She said it was a lich by the name of Asarak.
Isarak. Sorry, I'm terrible at
Isarak.
pronouncing words.
I'll say I think anyone knows how to pronounce that name.
Yeah.
Except maybe Gary, but
Well, he took it out with him.
indeed. Anyway, she also said that the Yonti are planning the end of the world. And their little leader, Zasni, is a great evil that she would like destroyed.
I thought she said she wanted us to kill him.
Yes, she wants him destroyed, killed.
Oh, all right. Yeah, my fault.
As you guys finish giving out this information, your new buddy descends the from the thing, kind of nodding his head. Artis kind of waves to you. Hey.
Greetings, friend. You have a nice chat.
Yes, indeed.
How do you spell the witch's name?
Acerect. Hold on.
ACRA. RERAK, I think it was. If I remember correctly.
That.
Okay.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
The guy whose picture graces the front of the book.
Yeah.
Who didn't see that one coming? Okay. I've updated our notes again.
So you come down the ziggurat with your new friend, or new friends actually, and notice that there are a lot of blue flowers all around the bottom of the ziggurat now. They weren't there before. Also, Azaka seems to be missing.
Oh. Okay. Well
That's
then.
not good.
How long were we up there for?
Well, we were up there the same amount of time you were.
That doesn't answer my question.
Well, I don't know. We were in the. If any, could I? Can I make it like an Arcana check to see if there's like a time spell thing on the ziggurat?
Sure.
Nope.
Can I make a nature check to see how much time has passed?
Sure. You're not entirely sure. You know that it's at least been a day.
It's been a day. That's all I know.
Zero's gonna go down and inspect one of the flowers.
They look very pretty and they smell nice. What more do you need to know?
Are they poisonous? Are they edible?
I mean, as long as it's not attacking me, I'm happy.
They appear to be peaceful flowers.
Just going to stand up, look around, see if I find any sign of our friend. I doubt I will, but
Yeah, I'd like to do a survival check too to see if I can find her.
No, it appears that she kind of lit out on you. That when you went up the ziggurat, she decided to go off elsewhere.
Well, we've lost our guide now.
Well, that's
Did we finish paying her, or did we just get half a free trip?
You basically helped her get that mask, and she led you all the way over here to speak to the Naga.
I mean, I can do the navigating for us. That's not the big problem.
So, so I guess our next question is: do we want to go from here down to Omu straight, or do something else? do a little bit of exploring.
I mean, I
Unless you
think
guys learn
it's.
something else while you're up there.
I think we might want to do some exploring. Also, it might be interesting to like go and resupply.
Your new companion says that that he really wishes to return to the area of Mesero and wouldn't mind showing you where that is.
I'll agree with that because I have notes. I read a book about Mesero. I don't exactly. What did I have written down?
Oh wait, Mesero's a known location. It's all the way over there. But he says that that really what he wants to do is find a way for Mesero to return, and then starts talking about how, as you guys start walking, that how all those years ago when Mesero vanished during the spell plague, his wife was still there, and he's been searching for a way to get Mesero back ever since.
Yeah, that's all it says in my notes. Is Mesero vanished? So.
Is that why you had to
somewhere around the time of the spell plague, and that was what, a couple hundred years ago.
Sure. Let's go with that.
And he appears to be human.
Oh. He's really old, apparently.
I feel this is going to fail, but I want to do a check to see if there's he's using a guise spell or something.
Are you using detect magic on him?
I don't have detect magic.
Oh.
So, see if there's a magical essence about him.
How would that work if you're not using detect magic?
Can I do an arcana check to see if there's magic?
Well, knowing what he just said about Mesero, you could intuit that since your character's is not dumb, that you can intuit that there must be something magical about him or on him to make him look so young. Since he's clearly not an elf.
Okay.
Can we do a perception check to see if we can see any magical, or any items that stand out? Anything odd?
Yes. The most thing that keeps drawing your eye is his weird companion, who's definitely not a lizard folk, but what the hell is he? Or he's definitely not dragonborn, but what the hell he is hard to determine. He actually looks a bit like a dinosaur of some kind, but he's clearly a sentient being. So, what exactly are you folks doing out here? Your new friend starts asking as you walk. And by the way, Len, you said you wanted to lead the party. Move your token in any direction, and I will assess the next day. And you now have 2 more mouths to feed, but they appear to be good at providing their own food and water, so... Alright.
Alright. Next.
And you can move on to any... Oh, no, you moved 1 spot.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yeah. If you want me to keep controlling the piece, I can, because that might be easier for you guys, but... But basically, as you're walking along, he asks what you guys are doing out here anyway.
We're on a mission to find the soulmonger.
The soulmonger? He asks, thinking. Wait. He then holds up a hand. Are you talking about the death curse that's been going around?
Yes.
And at this point, you might also notice that that nothing seems to be wrong with him. He seems perfectly intact. So it's not like he's it's not like he's been died and been brought back a bunch of times or anything like that either. Do you have any leads?
We
have 1 lead, but that's about it.
Well then, he looks over at his companion. We know what we have to do then, don't we, Dragon Bait? He puts a hand to his heart. Oh, Sandra, you can wait. I know how long we've been searching for each other, but in the face of these quests, I must go along with these good people and help them on their way.
So you wish to help us then?
Yes, I shall. As you guys are walking, Throckmore, you notice out of the corner of your eye a snake about to strike at you. A really, really big snake.
Oh shit. Alright, so I'm gonna try and jump out of the way of it or something? Bend myself?
You can, or you can attempt to attack.
Yeah, sure, I'll try and cut its head off.
It's a giant snake.
I can still try to cut its head off.
Keyword try.
Yes. Hold on, I need to pull your token out. Zach is no longer here. Yeah, hold on. Don't move, please don't move your tokens right now. Thrackmore, where's Thrackmore at?
Right there.
There we go. So, let's see, I'll move your token here. Fedra, you should be fully healed by now.
For some reason, I need to reload. Hold on.
Hold on, I'll reload your token. Could be just that.
Oh, I got it. No, it's fine. I got
It's on your sheet. Okay. So Fitz would be about here. The XP get there. And where are you, creature? Alright, here we go. And the giant constrictor snake basically reaches, its mouth opens and attempts to swallow you.
Huh. I'm gonna need a bigger sword.
Okay. Everyone, time to roll initiative. What's interesting is my very first Forgotten Realms book that I ever read was Azure Bonds. So I was really excited for these characters.
I need to reload. It's being weird. Hold on one second.
And I need to reload for a second as well.
Oh, god damn it. Why did I do that without pulling out the torn order? I hate when I do that. That's probably the reason why it started futzing about. Giant Construction. Oh, sorry. Zira gets an attack. A surprise attack because he noticed the snake before it could attack him.
Right.
And that's a miss.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting a giant snake to come out.
Well, it was kind of blending in with its surroundings, and the head kind of opened up, and you saw the eyes just as the mouth was opening. So Fawn gets the next hit.
That is a really big snake. What do I do? I guess I'll just cast Fire Bolt on the snake.
Okay. And that's a miss. Do you have a second
I
attack you can
tried.
do?
Nah.
Fitz seems to be wondering how it'll taste and uses her bardic inspiration on Zera. Artis pulls out his weapon and comes charging down. Oh, wait. Oops, sorry. Doesn't come charging down. He's got a bow and arrow. So he pulls out his longbow and... It's 2 hits. 3 attacks, actually. Boom, boom, boom! Which the snake did not like. Phaedra!
I'm going to move right next to Zera. And then I'm going to make an attack with my battle axe.
Nice.
And then I am going to burn an action surge. And I will take another swing.
Alright. Its health is diminishing fast. But it still gets to attempt to hit. And its attention is now on... It is still on Zera.
Alright.
It's going to attempt to constrict you. And manages to miss. Wow, that would have been nasty bludgeoning damage had it not
Holy
missed.
crap.
That is scary.
Holy crap.
And then Zera gets a chance to attack back.
That would put me unconscious in 1 hit.
Alright, let's do this. And I'm going to a War Priest bonus action to attack again.
Both attacks hit.
Alright.
That leaves time for Dragon Bait to charge up. Dragon Bait comes in silently and attacks.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
Successfully
Nice
killing
sword.
the snake. You smell a very spicy scent in the air.
Don't want to be on the wrong side of Dragon Bait, do you?
No.
Alrighty then. Let's see how much XP you guys get.
Alright, so we're at 1196.
Well, that's what I have.
96? Okay.
How much are you all supposed to have?
1196.
Oh, I missed something.
Yeah, me too, apparently. Well, sorry. Fits 2, apparently. But I fixed it. Alright. Your quarry has been killed. All is well again.
Len will take like some of the meat if he can to make some rations.
Alright, that'd be a survival check.
I can assist with that as well.
Alright. So from that, you managed to get 4 complete rations out of the snake.
All right. So I have 9 rations.
All right. So what are we doing? Are we going towards Omu now, or are we still going on to Mezeru?
Well, he said he'll actually follow you to Omu now, saying that's a much more important task than even reuniting with his beloved.
I want to ask him if there's any big town on the way.
He shakes his head. The jungle is pretty much all you see. There's pretty much the only stuff we got around here is the various camps and, well, if you get towards the exterior of this, of this inlet, there are a couple of, there's like a port or two, but like pirate port and everything. So, no, not really. Oh, unless of course you're talking about the grung or something like that. But I'd really still steer clear of those. Unless of course you want to trek all the way across the other side of the of this place and go talk to the Ariak. They may be considered a town. Maybe it's a village or, a homestead.
I say we just start heading towards where we know Omo is. There's probably going to be many things along the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so move the token. And there we wish to go. Alright. Oops. One second. So I can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. No, I'll just leave that on the GM layer for now. $76. Oops. Sorry, wasn't mean to say that out loud. Let's see what we got ourselves here. So, this day, as you begin to walk, getting along towards noon. Wait a second. No, apparently it's not in this section. Ah, there it is. Alright. You come across a dead tree out in the middle of nowhere. Well, out in the middle of a otherwise green and growing jungle, sorry. On it, you see one Zaboi growing on it. I believe that's a plant. Let me find the right page. Zaboi? Anyone? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Okay,
What?
sorry.
I just have no idea what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Sorry, I was making sure that you guys could hear me because for a second there I thought that maybe my microphone had dropped out.
No,
So
you're
I know
good.
there
We're
was a
just
section.
clueless.
Yeah, because I know there was a section of plants and I thought it was in one spot. Apparently it's in another. Ah, there we go. Okay. You see basically a giant mushroom growing on the side of a large dead tree in an area where everything else is green and glowing.
Fitz,
say
I
that
defer
again?
to you.
Green and glowing?
Green and growing. Everything else is
Okay.
fine, but this one tree here is dead, and there's a large mushroom growing on the side of it.
Okay, I thought it was glowing for a minute.
Growing, sorry.
Someone
I'm going to
wanted
defer to
me.
Fitz's expertise on eating things.
Fitz is basically wandering over towards it and thinking and basically examining it for a moment. She basically looks back and says, "This is poisonous."
Like how poisonous? Die on touch or?
Well, I wouldn't recommend eating it. She kind of holds her stomach and says, "I tried eating it once as a little thing, and it did not work well."
Okay, that's good to know. So we shouldn't eat it.
But if you want to use it as a weapon, throw it at somebody. If you wish to risk uprooting it, probably have it sold for a couple
Can
gold.
we just cut a piece off of it? Or
No, that would release the spores.
I think we have to take the whole mushroom.
I want to try and pull the mushroom off.
All right.
I'm gonna step back away from him.
She basically,
I'm backing away.
She basically recommends that everybody else back away 30 feet or more as this procedure is going on.
All right.
I kind of hold my breath.
Sorry. Actually, she only says recommended we get over 10 feet because it will release spores in a 10-foot radius. It can be hurled as many as 30 feet away.
I'll stick to 30.
All right.
Yeah, I'll stick with 30.
Let's see here. So that would be survival check.
Yeah, I say, Yoko. So a survival check, right?
Yes.
So first I'm gonna go like, "Hey, Mr. Mushroom, nice to meet you. You're kind of like really hurting my buddy, the tree here. So I'm sorry, but I mean I'm gonna have to do this."
And you managed to remove it intact.
All right. I'm gonna put it in my sled in the shell.
Good, then it probably won't bump up against something important to be squished and therefore explode.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Need that, Lyra. No, Lyra. I don't know why my cat keeps thinking that batting my pen around, even when I'm holding it, is a good idea. Anyone else's cat do that?
I don't have a cat.
Headbutt everything.
I mean, I remember cats doing that one.
Yeah, my cat
Just
likes the
thing.
headbutt things. She's cute.
So do you guys want to stop anywhere on the way?
We can head directly south or go east and then south, whatever. Got Mambala and what is that other one? A Taz. Osla?
Yeah. Let's check that out on the way. It's also a good way to like stock up on some water.
Yeah.
Because it's by a river, yeah.
Plus, probably
Also,
catch fish.
Also, it's a good idea to just have a look at everything we cross by, in case there's something useful.
Yeah.
Can I move?
Yep, you may. Move the token. Alright. Let's see what we got today. Another day goes by. GM makes a roll. And you come upon a corpse. It appears to be, it appears to be a fellow explorer. This one is dressed. This one is in good shape. It looks like they were probably in some leather armor. Oh, the other side's a dead body of explorer. There we go. Oh, I see. I rolled the wrong table. Hold on a second. My bad. I was rolling the live explorer's table instead of the dead explorer table. So as you look at this body, where are you, table? Oh, there it is. You find that it's the body of it's not a good body. Sorry. Ignore what I said earlier, because I was rolling for the wrong table. I was looking at the live explorer's table. You come across a body of what looks to have been an elf at one point. It's charred. It's pretty much a skeleton, and it's inside another charred skeleton, that of a giant constrictor snake. It looks like
I wonder what happened.
a fate that one of you just narrowly avoided.
You should really like camp inside that skeleton.
So you said it was charred. Is there any way to check to see if we would know, like, is this human done? Is this...
You can do a nature roll or investigation. No, investigation check. That'll help. Investigation check to figure out what happened here.
This is not going to be good.
Can I assist her on that?
Yep, told it.
No, but you can do one of your own.
I think I'll try myself.
Alright. As you look over the body a bit, you notice that this was done by a lightning bolt.
Huh, what are the odds?
Question is it a natural lightning bolt or not?
Likely not. It's entirely possible that the elf might have cast the lightning bolt itself and killed both of them.
Being dissolved in acid or burning alive? That is a tough choice.
Poor Alf.
There's nothing recoverable on him at all?
Nope,
Or?
charred to the bone. Anything it had on it, it's been cooked and kind of melted together. You don't find anything useful.
Great.
We just keep moving.
Mm-hmm. Can I move to the next spot?
Yes, you may. I know where you are. This is the next day. 29. Yeah, I love all the all of the various tables and such to roll on. Alright. As you guys are making your way through the jungle and in a bit of a clearing area, you see and hear the thunderous approach, not towards you, but over the ground, of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, approximately 300 yards away from your current position across the open area.
I don't think we want to get anywhere near that.
Oh, I say we bring it on.
It appears that the Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently charging at a group of ghouls and zombies.
It's doing a good job. Let it be.
Wait, don't want a new pet.
We wait and fight the
Yeah! Time to upgrade Chocobo.
No, never. Never.
Chocobo 2.0?
If he dies, I'm not taking a new one.
All right. I need if you guys wish to avoid being spotted, everybody has to roll a stealth check. If you have survival skill, you get it with advantage. But let me know if you have it.
I do have survival skill, but I have a disadvantage on stealth checks. So will that
think they
just cancel each other out?
Yes, it will.
Yay!
So are we
Lucky
sneaking by,
you.
or are we gonna wait and fight the victor?
What is with the 8s tonight?
I accidentally rolled with advantage, and it should have been a normal roll. So it should be
Yep.
3 lower, so it should be 10.
Okay.
So we're fucked. I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even with Fitz and Tree being completely invisible, pretty much the average rolls are not good. The T-Rex sees you or smells you or hears you.
Can I do the Chris Pratt little Jurassic Park calm down stance that he does with the Velociraptors? That's what
that only works with that only works with the Velociraptors because he raised them.
Well, I could try.
By the way, have you seen the new preview?
I have not.
Yeah, that's good.
Can I?
My dad and I are very excited. My mom groaning at it. My dad pointing at it. But it's got dinosaurs and Chris Pratt. What's not to love?
Can I sense what the thing wants? What does it want to eat us? Probably.
I think it's safe to say yes.
I mean, it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I get to sense the intent of beasts. So I'm gonna try to be peaceful with it.
The T-Rex basically since you have a sensibility of beasts, is that a passive or an active?
That's something I get from being the ranger.
Furbog.
Furbog and ranger.
Then because of that, you would notice from the T-Rex is feeling threatened by your presence.
It's feeling threatened by our presence.
Yes. You're in its
Protection
territory.
there, buddy.
You are you're not simple food. You're potential predators, potential threats. Therefore,
I go no, we peaceful. We don't like.
let me
big
recess
murder
your positions since I need to move you as far away from everything as possible. All right. Which, as far as his map will handle.
I make pleasing dinosaur noises to calm it down.
What?
You will have to roll a deception? Persuasion? Animal handling. Animal handling. You have to roll animal handling for that.
Yeah, I'm good at this, I hope. But
the T-Rex is not persuaded. It is either too ordinary or not smart enough to figure out what the hell you're trying to say to it.
I can speak to beasts and plants.
But that doesn't mean that the T-Rex will listen to you just because you can speak to it.
Alright.
So the T-Rex is threatened by your presence.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can't win it over by attacking this ghoul with a. Come on.
Well, we'll have to roll initiative first.
Yeah.
Alright, those other things are just going to move on the T-Rex's initiative. Zara.
Alright, I'm going to move up. Let's see.
I'm scared to see how far this T-Rex can actually.
Move back here. I'm going to hold in action. If anything, any enemies come within 60 feet, I'll Sacred Flame them.
Okay. Next we have Len.
I'm gonna slowly walk a bit closer, close to Sarah, and like get out my weapon, but in a non-threatening way. And like Coco is gonna stand right next to me, and if anything tries to attack me, Coco will eat it.
Alright. The climber kind of comes down to you guys and is frowning while rubbing out a ring on his hand. I can get rid of that thing really quick, he says to you. Len.
I think I have this handled. I hope. I mean, it's scared of us. I don't know if the fear is rational, but I mean.
Phaedra, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move as far as I can. It won't let me move.
Because you keep using the targeting thing.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass, sorry. That's it.
Demakos.
Okay, I'm gonna move a bit closer. Then they should be in range. Yep, I'm going to do a twinned spell of chromatic orb. Go with fire on that.
Okay.
So on these two down here.
Alrighty.
2 ghouls.
I need to see your damage.
Yep. D20. 2, 3d8. So that's the first one.
And that one's dead.
Oh. I messed up on that one. And that one's gonna miss.
Miss?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
I thought this was just damage.
Is it just damage? I thought I had to roll an attack.
I've been adding your 2 rolls together to create damage. I thought that's what you were doing. You
I
really
thought
need.
I had to roll a spell attack. Yeah, make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, make a ranged spell attack and then.
Yeah, that means some things that you before shouldn't have died as easily. I've been reading that all wrong. We're gonna need to figure out some way of fixing that in your thing so it actually lists out attack and damage instead of just giving me 2 numbers.
Okay.
Where are you clicking it? Are you clicking it in the spells column of your sheet?
Oh, it's not a. It's a copyrighted spell, so I have to type everything out for this one.
Oh.
You can add that information to your spell after in that. Let me look at your player sheet. Hold on.
Yeah, you could put your attack stuff in there, and then it does that automatically.
Yeah, because that would really help me out. Because I think I've been, as like I said, I've been doing that wrong by adding the 2 numbers together, thinking that it was part of the same attack. Like it was 2 things, and that's what you had to roll it. Let's see spells. So there's the chromatic orb. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, basically select that thing there, and then you just write the information in. You see how
Okay.
you see how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should just be able to add all that stuff right in there.
Okay. I will work on that this round.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have that first one be dead anyway. Maybe it was already hurt by the T-Rex. Fun.
I will just use all of my movement to go here. And that's my turn. I'll use my double movement. So
The T-Rex. It bites down on the remaining ghoul. Just basically picks it up and shakes it. Wow, that was in that one on its damage.
Jesus.
Meanwhile,
yeah, that's plus 7 to strength.
yeah, meanwhile, its tail smacks into the zombie behind it, instantly killing the zombie, turning into pulp.
I'm scared.
Another zombie comes forward, and they both attempt to attack it with no real effect. Fitz kind of like looks at the group of you like you're crazy. Comes over towards the tree and casts Bardic Inspiration on Len. Dragonbait seems to be putting out some strong odors. Artist kind of looks over at Dragonbait and says, "Yeah, we'll just go with it, pal. Don't worry about it." Zara, it's your turn now.
Let's see, how fast can I run away again? This doesn't look good. I think I'm just...
60. Normal movement plus dash as an action.
Yeah, that was more of a joke. I'm just again going to hold a ready action Sacred Flame.
Okay. Len, what would you like to do?
See, man, we really don't care much about what you're doing. I mean, if you leave us be, we'll leave you be, and like, isn't that like a good deal? I mean, I don't want to lose any friends. You don't want to lose any limbs. I mean, your arms are already too short. It's not really a good idea to like fuck with shit. So like, how about we just like calm down and just you eat like the dead things and we just be on our way. Thumbs up.
It does not seem to be responding to you.
Fuck.
Well, actually, you had a chance to roll animal handling again. And you also have Bardic Inspiration on you if you wish to use that.
Yeah. $22?
Nope, doesn't seem to be working. The T-Rex is still ignoring you. Kyber just kind of sighs outright on that. Are you sure you don't want me to do something about this? I can have it handled really quick.
Sure, man.
Yes.
Alright.
He's kind of a dick. Go.
So he now comes forward. And he kind of points out at the T-Rex and the ghouls. And he's holding his hand with his ring. He's kind of like pointing his hand towards that. As you're watching, you see the area, all of the plants and trees and everything that suddenly start to take on ice crystals. And this entire area starts to become very cold, very fast.
I think we just found the cause of that sphere of ice.
Think so.
Vidya!
I'm going to move up to the undead over here on the left.
You're gonna start taking cold damage.
How big is the
120. It's
Oh.
a huge sphere. Hold on.
And then how about I hold my action?
Frack.
Oh,
I think
Crap.
we're
I
already
hate
in
when
it.
that happens.
I'm already in it.
Stupid thing. Hit the wrong button. Basically, it's a kind of like a ray that's expanding, so it's not coming. It's not actually getting to the point of him, but it's basically expanding around all of the enemies. That's what it's doing.
Then I am going to step back.
Demechus.
I will do a twinned Hellish Rebuke on these two guys over here, I think. Let me
Okay.
just check the range on that again. The range is 60. How far away am I again? Oh, no, I can't do that. So moving closer, I'll start taking damage if I move closer.
Yes. If you move closer than him, you'll take damage.
Then I will do a twin chromatic orb again at him, at those two that I pointed at, with
Okay.
fire damage.
Ah, there you go. Okay, that's the first one. What's the second one?
First one's the first one's an 18 to hit with 13 damage. The second one's 11 to hit with 13 damage.
Okay. They both hit. Anything else you wish to do?
I'm gonna back up a little bit. And that's gonna be it.
Fun.
I am going to cast Twin Firebolt at these two.
Okay. Oops, happened on the wrong page. Miss, hit. Second one dies. Anything else?
No.
Okay. The T-Rex. T-Rex is not happy with the cold and kind of moves off, stomping away. Unfortunately, the zombie and the ghoul are not fast enough to do anything and kind of freeze solid in place as the freezing ability kicks in. And there we have it. So 50 XP for that. And there's now another sphere of... Oh, crap. Not again. I just barely fixed that. I hate it when I start hitting the things on top of my thing. But this is, of course, why I use Discord, not the in-game thing. Anyway. Oh, come on, page 2, Lord. Come down. There we go. Schultz. There's now some more cold in this region.
What the hell is that ring?
I want that ring.
I want that ring more than you want that ring.
Our artist basically looks at you when you say that and says, no.
Why not?
Because it is mine.
What if we go to Metro for you?
No.
If you should die on the adventure, can you will it to me?
He basically looks over at Dragonbait and starts saying something like, maybe we shouldn't be following these people after all. There's a very bitter scent in the air now. Dragonbait's eyes are kind of narrowing at you for even suggesting that you want the ring.
That is an awesome ring.
Yes, and there are many who wish to have it.
Okay. Fair enough.
I feel like a persuasion check would just fail outright.
If you attempt to take it from me, I will not hesitate to slit your throats.
I mean, don't say.
Whoa, calm down now.
Yeah, you know,
Easy there.
if he tries to steal your ring, alright, slit his throat, that's fine. But, like, don't kill all of us, alright? I don't really care about your ring, to be honest. Let's get going.
I think it's just the sorcerers that really care about that ring.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're gonna move.
All right. Do you just go straight down?
Yeah.
All right, cool. The artist is now kind of watching you guys a little bit warily, at least the sorcerer types.
Somebody really wants to go to the mine.
I think looking at it more for like a resupply point.
Yeah.
All right. As the day progresses, you hear the sounds of squealing and rushing through the underbrush. The underbrush.
Like pigs?
Yep. Squeal,
Bacon?
squeal, squeal. You hear at least 3 of them somewhere ahead of you.
Does it sound like little squeals?
Nope, sounds like great big ones. Great big pigs.
Oh, alright.
Lots of bacon?
Hmm.
Can we have meat for dinner once instead of good berries?
You guys are so fucking ungrateful.
No. Variety's the spice of life. We just want a little pig.
Alright, let's go to the pigs. We go towards the noise.
Alrighty then. Let me fix your battle map then.
Pork. It's the other white meat.
No more zombies, no more ghouls. Just boar. And as they break through the trees, you see them.
That's a lot of bacon.
They squeal as they charge towards you.
Yeah. Look at the size of those things.
Bacon, 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 bacon. That's weird.
I hope.
Guess I'm
Oh,
hungry.
I was hitting the wrong freaking button. I don't know why I did that.
I was about to get real nervous. I'm like, that's a shit ton of XP. How powerful are these piggies?
No, it's the XP still has to be divided among you. Remember?
Be careful. I mean, I could have those for pets, but they're like scary.
You have Chocobo for a pet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry
I
about that.
didn't say I was gonna swap.
For some reason, I was hitting the challenge rating instead of the initiative on those things. And last one.
Well, I get to go before one boar. So hopefully that one boar doesn't come after me and kill me.
Okay, there you go. Zira, you get to go first.
Let's see here. Excellent. Move up and slice me a side of bacon.
All right.
And
Where's the word brush?
bonus action to summon the spiritual weapon here.
Can you please stop moving that thingamajig? Thank you. I think I gave that to the right person.
Here. There you go.
Alright. Yeah, that's the problem with
Wonderful.
being that's the problem with being easily distracted. Anytime I see lines moving across the screen, my eyes just kind of start following it. Len!
So Coco is gonna move up and attack. Is that it?
Yep. That
And
does
I
definitely
will move down to here and what am I gonna do? I'm going to Hunter's Mark. The boar in the back down.
Okay.
When I'm pinging. So he's Hunter's marked, and I will shoot him if I can. I can.
Yeah. Nice. Fun.
I will move here and cast Firebolt on this boar.
Okay. Miss.
Oh, that's awkward.
Anything else?
Nope.
Phaedra!
Okay, I am going to move, double move for my action, moved up to here. And then I'm going to burn an action surge. And then I am going to take a swing with my battle axe at the boar that I'm next to.
And you smack it for 6.
Is it looking hurt at all?
Yeah, it's looking hurt.
Okay, then that'll be my action.
Alright. Dragon Bait can just make it down there. Excellent. Dragon Bait comes in, and Holy Avenger. Smash. Fitz climbs up the tree. And
So we should call her climbs in trees instead of fits in jar.
Well, she gave me directions of what to do. Now, let's see. Can I cast this? Is that range 60 feet? Is within 60 feet? Yes. She starts mocking it with some various choice words that I do not have access to. And it takes 1 damage. And now it's a giant boar turn. The boar charges in. Hold on, was that 20? Yep, but the boar charges in. And he gets to make a tusk attack against you, Phaedra. DC 13 saving throw.
God dang.
And you're knocked prone as you're gored. And you take 8 damage from that slashing. Demacus.
Let's see. Let's double check on this. Range is 60 feet. 45 and 55. I will cast Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level if I can.
Uh-huh.
With twin spell. So on the. So. No! No! I hate it when you hit a bookmark when you're trying to hit something else.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second. Come on. Come on. I will be doing it on those back 2 boars.
Okay.
This should be 2nd level.
Wait, which boar?
I'm doing twin spell, Hellish Rebuke.
Because there's not 2 in the back. There's only 1 in the back.
This one.
Okay.
And the one in the way back with
Okay.
100 mark.
That makes sense.
Wait a sec.
You have to make dexterity saving throws.
I know.
Ain't that normally a reaction?
No, it's an action.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yep.
That did a lot of damage. Just comes up. Actually, no. That's right. He's got a bow and arrow, so he's coming up over here to use his bow. 9 damage. This boar immediately attempts to is immediately attacking now with advantage on Phaedra. $11 slashing damage.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry.
And the other boar. And the boar moves over here and tusks at the axe beak.
No! Oh! Not Chocobo.
11 damage.
Ooh.
And now we're back to 0.
Okay, gotta slice at this boar.
Okay.
And spiritual weapon on the same target.
Okay, it's dead.
Subby. Alright, and then I'm going to move up to this one. And that's it.
Alright. Len, what would you like to do?
Seeing my friend is really hurt, I'm gonna move up next to him. Both of us are going to attack the boar.
And that kills it. Anything else?
No.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. Fun!
I'll just cast Firebolt at the last remaining boar.
For 5 damage.
That'll be it.
Phaedra!
I will take a swing at this boar.
After you get up,
Do
yep.
you want to stand up first?
Oh, after I stand up. Yeah, sorry. Stand up. And actually, I'm going to use my, because it's an action to stand up, and then I am going to use my
Let's have
bonus.
movement on action.
It's,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it's just
not?
movement. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to take a swing at it then.
What's, that's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with double damage on that one, so that means it's dead.
Nope.
Huzzah!
And I'm going to use bonus action on that. I'm going to second wind.
Alright, you guys have gained some nice experience points tonight.
Alright, so 1440.
Yep. You guys gained some nice experience points, you made new friends, you talked to Managa, you met a fairy dragon and learned the location of Omen. I'd say that's pretty successful. And nobody died, so
Hooray!
it's happy.
The sorcerers might have pissed off a very powerful enemy. But,
Yeah,
We'll
but
see.
I really want that ring.
Yeah, if you attempt to
won't-
go after him, he will attack you.
yeah, our chances of surviving are like 1 in a million.
Yeah.
Considering you're not cold immune, and if you attempted to do that, he might use that ring on you.
Well, in another level, I can gain resistant to cold.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's another level. Must be another 2 levels.
Yes, so can I.
It's unlikely you want him for an enemy. You're not an evil party. And because of that, stealing from an NPC who's clearly a good guy is kind of something that would break your alignment.
Define clearly. I'm not entirely convinced he's good just yet, but...
Yeah.
Well, still.
Well, I mean, I'm chaotic neutral, so I don't know if that would break my alignment.
Good point.
I mean, there's different.
But there's repercussions of dealing with a holy avenger, and
Yeah.
that's not a fun day.
Let's leave them alone, please.
That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
Wayne
If
tried
they
to
die
steal it.
naturally, if they die in the wild, we then loot their stuff. And I call dibs on the ring.
No, I called dibs on the ring.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
the
the
two of
ice
you,
wizard.
the two of you are going
I-
to kill each other over that ring, aren't you?
Probably. It's the one ring.
Actually, that's not far off. There's actually somebody out
We're
there's
getting to the
actually
two river folk at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings.
yes. The thing is that ring is actually just about like that, except instead of invisibility, it's ice power.
I can tell that if he dies, things are gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he dies, we first have to deal with his companion before we can take his stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, y'all can have fun with that.
Well, we can just run away constantly. We have very long-ranged attacks.
Or I can just get the ring and then turn invisible. That would work.
Yeah. Hopefully, I've countered shit though by then.
This is a very piss poor plan for the record.
That's what he said. We were smart.
He's going to throw it in Mount Doom. Anyway, is there anything you guys wish to address before the session comes to a close?
Nope.
All right.
No.
So everyone enjoyed that. That's good.
It's fun.
You get
The
to fight a
party
bunch
notes
of.
should be up to date right now, so.
You get to fight a bunch of stuff. You solved a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question actually.
All
With
right.
that snake thing, with the Constitution saving throw, was that poison damage?
That was actually psychic damage. So
Okay,
you're good
never
with
mind.
that.
Yeah, cool.
The snakes themselves are poisonous, but because it was part of a magical trap of sorts, the damage was actually psychic instead of poison.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh shit, I have Dwarven Resilience. Should I have used that? Nope, but it's done
Yeah.
nothing.
I need to start slowly caring about carrying capacity. No, I don't. I have 180 left. Man, I can push almost like a ton. Like, I can push, drag, or lift like 960 pounds.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you're towing with a bear, you get double everything and then an extra 500 pounds of carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Which I then think you would double to 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Which you can carry the world on your back.
The only remark I have is I'm not sure when the next session will be. It'll either be 2 weeks from today or 3 weeks from today.
Okay.
And
Oh,
it'll depend on what the other GM for the other Saturday night game I'm in decides, because she basically posted the times as either being that day or that day, and I figured, okay, let me know when, because then I can post the times for art for this game. Is there any conflict or problem that you guys have with either of those dates?
Nothing
not
that
that
I
I
can see
know of.
Personally, not.
Alright, so basically just check back at some point to find out the actual date. It'll definitely be posted by next weekend.
Alright.
There's definitely no game next weekend, just in case you're wondering. Because it's the 23rd of December, and I'm very busy.
Yeah.
I imagine other people are too, but I don't know what other people's plans are. So.